Hello everyone! Hello! Welcome! Hello! How you guys all doing this fine day? How you guys all doing? Hello! We're gonna do our next round of interviews with the amazing VTubers. It's so gonna be so much fun, so much awesome, so much everything. It'd be really cool. So, hey Jay, and also Miko. Hello! I see Trico is sus, like always. How am I sus? I'm never sus. What? Me sus. I don't know what you guys are talking about at all. But this one's gonna be a very interesting one for you guys. I've been trying to get this amazing person on my show for a very long time. And no, I'm not major sus. What we also got Tanuki. Ooh, hello Tanuki. Hello. And no, I'm not sus. Never sus. Most of the susses goes for the mother effing king. But this is gonna be an interesting one. I've been trying to get this amazing person on my stream forever. We finally got him on. What? You guys just trying to make me stumble on my words and say I'm sus and stuff. But anyway, this is gonna be an interesting one. Mostly because not only because I've been trying to get this person on the stream all this time, but also I'm pretty sure he's haunting my stage. We've had a ghost on a show before, but this one is haunting and messing up with my equipment, and we have had some technical difficulties. So let's see if we can get him to help us and figure out what's going on. Imagine being a ghost, alright? I apparently just whenever I have ghosts on my stream, it messes with my equipment and my technology. It makes everything super spooky. Unlike Miko, this might be a very creepy, spooky, and scary VTuber, so we'll see how it goes. We'll see. Very spooky. Let's see if our spooky VTuber is ready. Cool. Let's get started. Hello.
Hello.
Hi. How you doing
Hi.
this fine day?
I'm doing great. How are you?
I'm doing great too. Okay. So I was saying before is that I've had a couple of different ghosty VTubers jumping on my show before, but it seems like every single time I do, I always have technical difficulties. Does that might have something to do with you guys? Do you guys have something?
Maybe. We ghosts like to mess with electromagnetic frequencies quite a bit, so it is possible.
This is very possible.
I'm not putting myself at fault though for anything.
Oh yeah, it's totally not your fault. I know. If we see any technical difficulties, I blame you and Miko. I see you, Miko. Having two ghosts is Phasmospooka. It's very spooka. But now I have two ghosts. One I'm interviewing, one is in chat. I don't know if my technology can handle it.
Double ghost all the way.
But thank you so much. I've been trying to get you on my show, and I've been missing you. And I finally have you, so thank you so much. I much appreciate.
Of course, you're welcome. It's great to be here, and thank you for inviting me.
Oh, thank you for being on here. It's really cool. So like when I first started this, you were one of the very first people I asked, and from the powers of the depths of the netherworld, you were not able to go, mostly because you just were moving.
Yeah.
You couldn't do it. But now the only issues you have to deal with is two doggos, right?
Yeah, two little puppers. We got two little puppies. They're both little Pomeranian babies.
Their name is fluffy.
Their names are Kaiju and Tenchi. The one that is named Kaiju certainly acts like a kaiju, I'll tell you that much. and Tenchi means angel because the other one is a little baby angel. He's so good.
So you literally have a devil and an angel.
Yeah, pretty much.
Way too much. But for the one or two people who in chat who might not know who you are, how about you introduce yourself?
Yeah, sure. Hi everyone. I'm Spooky. I am a VTuber, musician, and a motion graphic creator. I like to make things like stingers and stuff. I also have music that's on Spotify and Apple Music and other platforms. And yeah, I like to help the community. I have a free coffee shop that has a bunch of stuff on it. And yeah, if you're a streamer, you should check it out. You can use a bunch of it for free. All DMCA free.
Well, yeah, that's the cool part I really like about like your content is that it's all free. Even the music's free in DMCA. I think you were actually explaining it a little bit to me before a stream. Can you explain it again? How you able to get your music DMCA free?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So I don't submit my music to any content identification platforms like a YouTube Content ID, for example, is a good one. They have an automated system that will look for flagged content within videos of music, and then it'll send a well, it won't send a takedown notice to that person, but it will send something to the artist or the record label that has published the music. And then from there, they can take action, which typically either is a DMCA takedown or it's sharing revenue from the video and the ads. So I don't submit any of my music to that because I don't want to subject anyone to that. I think as long as people are using my music and they're happy and they're having a good time, then like that's what matters.
No, I agree. Like I've had to scroll around the internet just for like good music to play. Luckily, I'm a huge freaking Persona fan, and I've been able to put some Persona music on here because apparently that's not DMCA.
Oh,
Apparently,
huh.
so I've put Persona music on a lot of my stuff, and I've never been flagged for anything. So like, yay! And lately, I just been putting some Danganronpa music on here, and so far I haven't been flagged yet. So hopefully.
Yeah, that's what we like to hear.
But I have checked out some of your music, and it's pretty great, actually. I'm really impressed.
Thank you. I work really hard on it.
Big time.
I've been doing music since I was like probably like 12 or 13 years old. Mostly by myself in my bedroom. But there was a time where I was like 16 to 18 years old where I was in a metal band, and we actually did do like quite a few shows for some big crowds. We opened up for Godsmack once for a crowd of like 6,000 people. It was really cool.
Dude, go for it. You're a rock hero. Nice, dude. Way more famous than I thought you were already.
Oh, please. I don't even think a video of that show exists. I've not been able to find one anywhere.
Dude, I'm gonna find it. Guys of the internet, find this. It's your job. You need to find these things. Okay, that's pretty cool. Okay, the other thing I want to talk to you about is your motion graphics. They're actually pretty legit, like the transitions and stuff like that. How do you get started from that?
So, my journey with motion graphics actually started a few years ago when I was going through cyber school because my job before all the VTubing and content stuff was I was a legit certified hacker, like real
Oh.
talk.
Well,
And
okay. So like, I'm trying to be nice. Do not do anything bad to me. Okay, I'm a
I
nice
won't.
person.
I
So
won't.
oh, but
I won't.
please.
Oh
If I
yeah,
do get
never.
hacked, if I do hacked, I know which ghosty goo to come to, right?
Yeah, of course. No, I would never do anything like that.
I
Um,
didn't either.
yeah, and so I was living in Pensacola, going to school, and I wanted to like do something creatively, and I wanted to do something new. And me and my wife ended up going to Anime Expo in LA. And when I came back from that, we went to an AMV showing there, and it was just so much fun. And I was like, I want to make AMVs. This sounds like a great time. And so I tried to make one, and I spent like way too many hours on it and only got like 20 seconds of it done, and then
Oh,
never touched it again, and didn't touch After Effects again either until 6 months ago when I started doing this.
that's crazy to think about. Like, you know what? Weird thing, actually. I actually was at LA Anime Expo, and I saw a music video, like a compilation of anime like stuff too. I wonder if we were in the same room.
Oh, maybe. Did you go to hey, Bay, do you know what year we went to Anime Expo? Do you
I'm
remember?
not Bay, by the way. He's
I
looking
know.
at someone else. So you like looking
Data.
directly at me, like, "Hey, Bay." I'm like,
Oh, that's so funny. She said she thinks 2018.
"Hi, Cookie." I love his blue and purple colors, dude. His style's like freaking popping. Like
Thank you.
his what do they say? What do they call this
really
now?
don't know how
Drip?
to act
Is
around
that,
people.
is that
Yeah,
what
the
this is
drip.
called? Your drip is dripping. Is that what? Thank you for the follow.
Yeah.
Mochi. Thank you. But yeah, no, freaking popping, dripping, drop. I'm trying, guys. I'm not that cool. Yeah, not that cool.
I
Oh, demon bug.
really
Thank you for
don't
the
know
follow.
how to act around
But
new
no,
people.
like, so dripping. I wanted your style. Like, I tried to look good. Like, 'cause I saw your outfit, I'm like, okay, I need to be more hip. Is this good? Is this good? I got
Yeah.
got a hat with horns on it. I got some matching.
Yeah, I think it looked great. I think the hat's cool.
No, I actually, one of the reasons why I wanted you on my show in the first place is because you're such a positive force in the community. Because of all the free content you give out, like everyone should know about you. Everyone should know about you. If you're a VTuber and you don't know who Spooky is, just what are you doing? Are you doing anything by yourself? Don't do that. So I'm very happy to finally get you on the show. I do appreciate it.
Yeah, I appreciate being here.
But I think we did bump shoulders with each other at Anime Expo, and we probably looked at each other like freaking weeb and just walked away.
Probably. But back then I was doing nothing like I'm doing now, so I was a totally different person.
Me neither. I was in this. I was a super weeb. I went to Anime Expo in a kimono.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
That's I mean that's I you know what? You know what? I dig it.
You do. Who doesn't know who Spooky is?
I appreciate that.
He's a blessing. Yeah, I know. I think Abe was just like, wait, Spooky is on his show? I know. My floors have been finally been blessed. But watch out what you step, because we've had some weird things on my show. We've had cat cow boys peeing on it. We have bones from my skeleton VTuber. So you might trip over some bones there. We've had it burned by dragons. Some of our mummy VTubers took the bones and did questionable things with, which I will not say. Again, do not touch the bones. And yeah. Plasma from Miko. I think Miko, we still have some of your plasma on the ground. I try to clean up. Man, some of the stuff stains forever. So yeah, it's blessed now, but it's still a little dirty.
Yeah, I hear that ectoplasm from Ghost doesn't come out of carpets very well.
Yeah, I don't have plasma. You don't? Then what's on the floor? Again, watch your step. Because I remember you left something. You left something for us last time when you first streamed. Huh. But anyway, I go on tangents so much I go on tangents. So I do apologize. But how about we actually get started with some of my actual questions I've been asking you? Because again, most of my questions are gonna be about you and gaming, because this is what my passion is about video games. But I did want to get in on your music and your motion graphics, which you might still go into. But yeah, right now, it's going to be more about your VTubing and your gaming career. Is that okay?
Yeah, it's fine.
I'm exposing too much of the chat. Hello, Klee. Do you know Genshin Impact?
I do.
Do you know Klee?
I know the name. I don't remember the character, but
is a little lowly girl. She has she's red. She throws bombs and blows up everything. Little elf ears.
Oh, yeah.
She's in chat.
Oh, hello.
Yeah.
Klee, the strongest fighter. You are quite indeed the strongest fighter, I hear.
So we'll try and be as say-so as possible. Don't worry. But cool. Before we get started, do you have any questions for me? My ghosty.
Questions
don't worry,
for you.
No Ouija boards.
Yes, this is now an interview about you. Welcome, everyone. We're interviewing TrickcoGaming today.
No.
I'm just kidding.
No, this is you. You on the spotlight. You're on the spotlight.
I guess my big question for you is, what kind of content do you like to do besides interviews?
So on my TikTok and YouTube, I actually post daily gaming news. So I talk about the gaming updates. So I do 1-minute shorts of me just talking about what happened in the gaming news. Today I actually mentioned a little bit more about Twitch gaming, where apparently Pokimane got banned on Twitch because she just randomly stopped posting and showing off movies and Crunchyroll anime and stuff like that. And she was like, "Oh, let's try it," and she got banned. But she only got banned. She only got banned in 2 days. While if I tried to do that, I would have been destroyed. My channel would have been lost and anything like that. But anyway. Yeah, I do that. And then I stream. I stream pretty much 4 times a week. Just random variety games, like Genshin, Monster Hunter lately, Halo. You know, I just have fun. But I just love
Yeah.
VTubers so much. I think the VTuber community is freaking amazing. So I try to reach out and like interact with you guys. And that's why these interviews come in.
I think it's really cool, honestly.
No, I think it's really cool too. Like I even done some collabs with VTubers. Hint, hint.
Oh, do you have a PNG that you use, or do you use your
I do, actually.
your really nice? Is
Yeah.
it the same one in your promo images?
Yep.
We love
Someone.
it.
It was my first ever scab SKE.
Yeah,
Scab
skib.
artist. Someone did a scab artist of me for a character I was going to do a collab with, and I thought it was freaking awesome. I loved it a lot. Yep, skip. Is it skip or scab? Scab. I don't know these things. I don't know.
It's okay.
People-
I have a skib, but I've never used it, so I'm right there with you. Believe me.
Cool. Okay, awesome. I'm not the only one. But someone made an art of me, and I just love it so much. One, just anyone who makes anything for me is just the freaking amazing person of my life. I love you so much. You have no idea. So when they did that for me, I decided to, okay, you know what? I'm going to just be my avatar. So now whenever you see me do like Discord reactive videos, usually it's that or it's my emotes.
Okay.
I've worked. It's ultra realistic. Yeah, but yep. See, my 3D model, my VTuber is super realistic, super nice. Like, see all the movement of my hands, like super high end technology right there.
Well,
So-
I have some of that too.
Oh wow, you're pretty good. Look at that. Oh wait. Guys, are you ready for this? You better clip this, by the way. We're going to do one thing that no one's ever done. We're going to combine the real world with the anime world.
I hope it's working. The stream is very delayed.
The world's blowing up.
Oh no! We've clashed worlds. We've gone too far.
We've done too far. Banned. I just like my stream just ends right there. I just like, dude, sorry, gone. No, we did the impossible, guys. We combined the anime world with the real world. It's a thing we could do.
That's a thing.
All right, so thank you for the question. I much appreciate.
Of course.
But I think you do a lot more work than I do. I literally just play video games and talk to people on streams. You actually do like music and like digital art and stuff like that. Like I feel like that's really impressive. I really like that to touch.
Oh, thank you. Yeah, it's definitely a lot of work.
Cool. Well, I won't take up too much of your time, because I'm pretty sure you're busy in the after netherworld. So let's get right into the first question of the night, and that is, what made you want to get into streaming?
So, what made me want to get into streaming first? I've actually been streaming since around 2016, surprisingly. But I did not have any sort of following on Twitch whatsoever until I started VTubing. And what I used to do is I used to be I guess you'd call like a semi-pro level Overwatch player. I was almost Grandmaster Widowmaker player, and I'd play a lot of Overwatch, stream a lot of that stuff, and I'll be honest, man, I was going about streaming the entire wrong way. You know, I just one of those people that just didn't really understand that, like, you know, there's a little bit of give and take with your streamer friends, and you know, you have to reciprocate a bit, and you have to go to other people's streams if you want them to support yours too. And that's a really important lesson that I learned. And ever since then, I don't know, kind of, I guess, flipped my head upside down. I was like, wait a second, like, we're doing this wrong. Let's figure this out. Let's reapproach. And then, yeah, like, got into VTubing and was like, let's do it.
No, I got you. Like, that actually sounds like a really good, like, note to take. Like, I'm pretty sure you're going to be giving us a lot of really good advice on VTubing and streaming in general. Because it seems like you've been streaming for, what, 6 years? Is that what it sounds like?
Yeah,
Off
pretty
and on,
much.
Probably. That's impressive. You're probably the longest streamer that I've had on my show. But I think someone beats you out on VTubing. Someone I had on here was VTubing for 5 years.
Oh, wow. Yeah, I've only been VTubing for 6 months. Well,
Wow.
not even that, really, if I'm being honest, because I was a PNG for a while. I got this model maybe a month ago.
I count that.
Yeah, so, okay, all right. Here's my opinion on PNGs. They count.
Okay,
Yes.
okay. Let's hear you guys.
But as someone who was a PNG, when you are a PNG, you can definitely feel that, like, you know, there isn't as much like dynamicness to you, right? Like you can't deny the fact that people do enjoy watching like models more. And so when you are a PNG streamer, like, you know, you can feel a little bit down about it sometimes, and I totally get that. And so I really appreciate when everyone's like, PNG streamers are real VTubers, because I totally agree. But I think a lot of people forget that like PNG streamers themselves sometimes don't necessarily feel that way, because there is a slight difference in the excitement that people show towards moving models versus static images.
I do like seeing actual models. Like, don't get me wrong, I go out of my way to like go into like, because I'm very invested in this VTuber rabbit hole I found myself in. I don't know how I got here, but it's pretty homey, so it's all good. But like, I would look through all the different VTubers, and I would be like, oh, dim eyes though. I don't know why, I just like to say dim eyes. And usually like they're either PNGs or just regular like stuff. Like, I think they're really cool. Usually it's my code name of I would like to get you on my show whenever I say that. By the way. But I do like, I don't know, I feel like if it's a good design, if it's a really good design, I don't mind if it's just a PNG or it's an actual model. I just will enjoy watching it. I will say that I do like the ones that go from a really good design on a PNG and then turn into an actual model and still keep that really good design. I think that's really impressive.
Yeah, I agree with that too. And there are so many PNG streamers that have fantastic models, and honestly, a lot of them are just waiting for their models to be completed. To be honest, like, there are so many people that are. I mean, I have a 2D model in the works right now too. I wasn't even supposed to be 3D. This just kind of happened.
I know, I like it. It looks great, and I can't wait to see your 2D model. That'd be really good.
Yeah, of course.
So just for two things. One, you're not a zombie. You're a ghost, right?
So I actually go as a ghoul, but you know, I take ghost. I kind of lump them all in the same area, but I'm definitely like a physical entity, and not so much like totally spiritual.
Have white hair. His eyes gonna go weird, and he's gonna have those tentacles coming out, right?
I don't know about that.
In chat, if you're a true anime fan, you know what I'm talking about. True anime fan. And then I think Cookie put the claim that she's the longest streamer here. Whoa.
Ooh.
I actually don't know how long she's been streaming for.
Very nice.
Well, yeah, why is your head on fire?
Why is my head on fire? So these are actually fire horns. And I can, part of my thing as a VTuber and my persona is that I can make I made horns on my head that are made out of fire. And the story behind this goes, right? And then this kind of goes into how I got into VTubing.
Oh, okay, well, that's what you're talking about right now. Actually, second question is literally, what excites you most about being a VTuber or VTuber gamer? So that can actually leads right into this question.
Yeah, so I'll start with how I got into VTubing and then go into what excites me about it. So I started because my wife was VTubing, and she was having a lot of fun with it, and I started kind of getting into the VTuber community, and I was like, you know what, maybe I can like do art for them, because that'd be fun. So that's really where I started, was doing art, and she was VTubing, and then I was like, you know, I want to try it, but I don't have a design. And so she made me my design. She designed me totally pretty much by herself. There's a few things that I had a choice in, but for the most part, this is her design. And the reason why is because if you see her model, she has a white stripe of hair on the right side of her head, and mine's on the left side when you're looking at us. And then she has bows in her hair that have jingle bells hanging off of them. And I have a jingle bell as an earring, and the lore is that she gave me that. And she is also a demon VTuber, so she has horns. So the lore behind that is that I also wanted to fit in with her in hell, so I put horns on my head.
I see. I just looked at her too. Like, she looks adorable. She kind of looks like a loli.
Mm-hmm. She's really cute. She's a really cute model.
Are you married with a loli?
we are married. We have been married for over 10 years.
Whoa! Holy frick! Well, congratulations! Oh my god! I'm not gonna ask you for age. I'm pretty sure you're pretty old for being a ghoul, but I'm gonna
I
say
mean, I don't mind telling you, I'm 28. So
28. Wow. Actually, you're on. Well, I'm actually a little bit older than you, but wow, that's so cool. So her name
yeah.
is Barry, right?
Yes, very spoopy.
Do you mind if I post her Twitter on here?
Yeah, go for it.
So if you guys ever want to check out the waifu of this Goosty Goo, definitely go for it. Hey, it kind of rhymed too. Waifu of Goosty. Oh man.
Yeah.
I'll give you that one for free. I'll give you that one for free.
Oh, and then I can say what excites me the most about being a VTuber is just being a part of the community. And also, I like that VTubing has a lot of distinct, what I think are improvements over cam streaming. And that's just because I'm not super comfortable being in front of a camera. I never have been. And so I like that a model kind of gives me a little bit like a level of anonymity, almost, you know. Anonymity. Yeah, I don't know if I said that word right, but I tried.
I think you said it perfectly. I'm the one that butchered it. But no, okay, you know, that is one thing I've said multiple times on a lot of these interviews, is that I love the fact that VTubing gives people a reason to go out and stream, because I feel like that's one of the best ways to get out to stream, is to show yourself. But if you don't feel comfortable being on camera, then having an avatar and persona of your character helps you out with that, and I think that's really cool. Any excuse and any reason to get out and just start streaming something that you always wanted to try and do, go for it. For me, I am broke as a joke. I got into streaming, I think, before VTubing was a thing, so like I didn't really have a choice to go into it. And also, again, I'm broke. And also, I put so much money on my background and all my stuff that like I don't want to go this to waste. And I feel like it'd be really awkward to VTube while having this background on. Like, it's possible.
I mean,
but,
it's
like,
impressive though.
Look how cool this stuff is. Like,
It's really cool.
I actually thought about I'm in process of trying to do a commission with someone. I don't know if she will actually get back with me on it one day. But I wanted to have my setup be my starting up and ending screen, but it's like pixel art. So
Yeah,
that's what I want to do. But I need to find someone to help me with commission work. I have someone, but she hasn't gone back with me yet. So I'm hoping eventually I'll get commission work on it. But yeah,
hopefully
one day. I need to find someone who's good at pixel art. One day.
one day.
But yeah, no, I really do like the fact that this gives us an excuse to actually see and meet some awesome people. Like if it wasn't for VTubing, I wouldn't have met some of these amazing people. You know, I love that. I love the VTube community. I love the people I've met. You know, like I think like in our chat just a little bit, we have some people I do recognize, like Tanuki, Miko, and of course Cookie. Cookie is actually a really close friend of mine. I really actually enjoy her content and her presence. And then Dark, he's gonna be a VTuber soon, so it's gonna be really awesome to check it out. I don't think Klee is a VTuber. I think Klee is just the strongest fighter.
The strongest fighter.
Which is also really good too. But I can't wait to meet up with all you guys, and hopefully we can get to know each other a lot more. But I will say that thank you again. I'd love to hear more of yours talking. Actually, when I first heard your voice, I was like, oh my god, his voice is so smoothing. No wonder he has a waifu for 10 years.
Oh my gosh. And you know what?
It's so nice. It's so good.
It's so funny,
a voice like that.
because,
oh my god.
It's funny too because like my voice has always been something that I was always a little insecure about, because like growing up, a lot of people actually made fun of me for it. And when I got older, you know, going through drive-thrus, people would call me ma'am. And as I've gotten older, that's something that just, you know, it rolls off my back. I don't mind anymore because like
sounds so
just
chill.
voice. I have heard that a lot though recently, and I'm really glad that people in the community like my voice, because I feel like it's definitely like one of the first communities where people have told me that, like in a pretty good amount of times. You know, when I first was streaming and I was an IRL streamer doing Overwatch, like I can't even tell you how many times that would be the thing someone would attack me for, because that's all they can is your voice online, you know?
Yeah, pretty much. Like I have I have never really been tagged on internet yet. Surprisingly, I think the worst thing I've gotten is like "you suck." I'm like, okay.
Yeah, there's like some pretty
Kinda
toxic people
clever.
out there.
Yeah, but I don't know. I just feel like I just really haven't had anyone who actually like your beard's weird or something like that. Like your eyes are weird, like, 4 eyes. I don't know. Like be creative with your insults. Like come on, just don't be like. I think my last interview I had someone burn me. I had my guest burn me.
Oh.
Chad wanted it, so content, right? And then she just called me a weeb, and I was like, oh, well, that's nothing. That's nothing. Okay, there you go. My beard is weird, apparently. But yeah, like Dark actually is very sensitive with his voice, and tell you the truth, all three of us have that in common. When I was growing up, I had a speech impairment. I still do, actually. I have a hard time saying certain words, and I've always been really self-conscious of my voice because of it. But I just love talking, and I love interacting with people that I just couldn't stop. Even though I was so ashamed of my voice, and I was so scared people didn't like it, I just kept talking. I just kept on enjoying talking with people. And hopefully, eventually, people just started liking my voice. And now, people think I'm from Italy because they don't understand that it's not an accent. It's a speech impairment. But yeah, we start out not liking our voice. But then, as we get older, we start to appreciate our voice a little.
Yeah, definitely. I have a lot of trouble too with enunciations and certain syllables and consonants, certain words, especially if I'm talking quickly. So if I'm getting too into my stream, I won't notice that I'll start talking quickly. And actually, like closed captions, for example, has a really hard time like picking up the things that I'm actually saying, because I do have like a very slight speech impediment when I'm like speaking quickly, and I have trouble enunciating words all the time.
No, I'm in the same way too. I have a hard time saying certain words randomly. Like one word that I will always remember. I'll always remember this one word, and that is the fact that I can't say caterpillar without actually pausing and thinking about it. I say caterpillar.
Oh,
Which I don't understand caterpillar, but if I actually think about it, it's caterpillar.
Yeah.
So, is there any word that you know that you have a hard time pronouncing?
Oh man, off the top of my head, I'm not entirely sure, but mostly words with S's. I have a really hard time pronouncing S's, depending on the context and the wording.
Sorry, there's a guy who. Wait, how did the guy who I banned come on my stream?
Huh.
Oh no. Okay, no. Dark is my moderator. Dark is my moderator, and he actually just banned it for me. Thank you, Dark. Thank you.
Good mod.
Oh no. So, just a quick pause. Unfortunately, so something came up. For those who don't know, there's one thing that VTubers are known for, and that's something called an ada, right? Ada. Well, because I've hung out with so many VTubers that I decided, you know what? I'm going to practice my ada. I'm going to do my
Oh.
Yeah, no, I'll do my ada. But I made it so expensive that no one could possibly do it. But apparently, someone finally did it. I know this is gonna be clipped. But I can definitely try it. I'll definitely try it. Like, first time on stream of me doing an ada. Because I have to, apparently. I have to do it. Unless you won't let me. Unless you can still always stop me. You know, you can always stop me.
Please go for it. I'd love to hear it.
Oh, no.
You know what? Here, you want a secret?
Oh, yes, please.
Okay, here's the secret. I have never once done an ada.
You want to do ada with me so that like I don't feel shy?
I'll do it with you so that you don't feel self-conscious.
Alright, you do it first and I'll do mine.
No. This is your stream. You go first.
Okay, I'll go first. Okay. I'm pretty sure your ada would be way better than mine ada. Okay, so you guys ready?
Yeah.
Like, I'm not good at this at all, but I promise I would do it. I'll promise I'll do it. Order.
Hey, that was pretty good.
Really?
Yeah, that was pretty good.
Is it good? I'm really embarrassed now. I'm really embarrassed. I'm
really don't know how to
embarrassed.
act
That's pretty
right.
good. I
Don't
liked
follow
it.
me. I'm
That was good.
embarrassed.
Hey, Matrix with the follow. All right,
Thank
is
you
it
for the
my
follow,
turn?
Matrix, but now I'm shy. I'm going to sit down. you do your odd-odd. I'm done.
Okay. Here we go. No one judge me, okay? I've never done this before. I don't even know what it's from.
Dude, I
so...
want to hear your amazing voice do odd-odd. Let's hear it. Okay, guys. Tune
All
up
right.
your volume.
No.
Tune up your
It's okay.
volume,
I'm gonna throw my gain up and I'm gonna whisper in your ear.
Put your clip hand on the button because this is gonna be on his feed like crazy. Watch.
Okay. Am I too loud?
No, you're totally good.
Okay.
Try again. You're a little too close.
Oh no! Okay. Ara.
There we go. I like that. That was good. I like that. Alright, I like that. That was good. Spvwvky exclusive odd-odd debut.
Don't tell anyone.
Sheesh. No, I think we all know. I think we all got it.
Oh no, it's out there. That's okay.
I like it. That was great. That was good. Thank you for doing it with me. I feel really shy.
Of course.
Shy with my odd-odds. But I did it. So haha, Cookie, I did it. And she clipped it. Darn it. Okay, that's going to suck.
Darn it.
Oh, anyway. Thank you so much for doing the odd-odds and not being alone. And I like it because now your fans are like, oh, amazing. Definitely not laughing for the first one. Oh, wait, you're laughing at my odd-odd? Oh.
No, they meant my first one. It's okay.
Oh, okay, cool. Just want to make sure.
Yeah.
Get the pass. The world needs to know. Get to the pass. Get to the press. Oh yes. Okay, so again, tangents. I apologize, but yeah. Your VTuber career is freaking amazing. I can't wait to see how it goes because you're already pretty ahead of the game with how much like you put into the community. That now that you're actually VTubing, I feel like it's just going to be just another stepping stone of your greatness.
Yeah, that's what I've been hoping. You know, I did a lot on Twitter before I really got back into streaming, especially when I got into VTubing. And then I was like, you know, I'm hoping now that like I'm VTubing, maybe like my audience can grow and stuff. But I'm sure you and everyone else here knows that like getting people from Twitter to go to your Twitch, whew, that's a task sometimes.
Like luckily I'm actually having more issues with getting people from my other social media accounts from like YouTube and Twitter. I mean, and Twitch to my Twitter because my Twitter doesn't have that many people on there, but my Twitch and my YouTube are both pretty like okay.
Yeah.
But yeah, I totally agree with you 100%. I think if I remember correctly, like when I was looking up your stuff, I think your Twitter follower is very, very nice. Like if I remember correctly, like just to toot your own horn for a little bit, which is literally what this interview is all about. 15.2K followers. Wow.
Yeah, it's I don't even believe it sometimes.
Round of applause. Like that's pretty impressive. That's actually really cool.
Thank you.
I'm really impressed with that. Yeah, no, he's definitely really good. Definitely really good. But yeah, no, like that's really impressive, I gotta say. So like I'm pretty sure you like now that you're actually doing VTubing work, I can definitely see you actually get even higher. You're gonna be one of the greats.
Yeah, I like setting big goals for myself, and so that's just kind of what I do. I don't know. When I actually started my Twitter, even though it says that it was made in 2015. I started it in June of last year. I had 100 followers in June, and then I just went into the things that I loved doing, into a community that I found that I really liked, and it has so far paid off like very well. And I was able to quit my job IRL to start focusing on content creation and art. And I've been a lot happier ever since, honestly. And so my goal last year, when I was around like, I think the 4K mark or something, I was like, screw it, we're setting a big goal. I want to hit 10K by the end of the year. And I actually did it. I ended up finishing the year at around like 12 or something. And so I decided that this year I've got a bigger goal of getting to 50K. And it's going to be hard, but like we're trying.
Go for it. Aim high. Go for it. Any tips and tricks? I know that we talked a little bit about how you should try and speak your mind more and just be more human or more like personal when it comes to your messages and just keep posting, keep talking. Any other tips and tricks?
I mean, like you said, be personable and stuff. You know, like I said, I've noticed analytically on Twitter, or like I said before we went live, that there is a correlation between like more tweets is more impressions and engagements and stuff, and that can help you grow your platform. And so they they don't have to be anything amazing, but like most of the time it's just whenever I have a thought and I'm like, I bet someone else probably thinks this too or would agree with this, then I'll post it, because I mean, why not, you know? And then other than that, it's just, you know, make something. If you want to learn something, the internet is a vast sea of knowledge, and a lot of it is free and accessible too, especially with like things like YouTube. So my biggest thing is, if you want to learn something, go out and start. You know, what's stopping you from learning, like starting today?
Just go for it. Start it.
Yeah.
I like it. There's actually going to be later in the interview where we will ask for some advice on getting started. So we'll get into that later. But let's talk about this part, because I think, because again, you are very intertwined with the VTuber community. Like, again, everyone agrees, who does not know Spooky? Who does not know Spooky in the VTuber community, which I think is really cool. But here's my question to you. What do you bring to the actual VTuber community that helps you stand out a little bit? Other than the head on fire part.
Well, I think a lot of my artistic abilities and stuff, you know, I work with a lot of different multimedia, from graphics to motion graphics to music, and like I said, I put a lot of this stuff out there in the community for free, and I also do commissions too. So I do personal stuff for people. Yeah, I do commissions. So I have two different types of commissions. I have my full custom commissions, where I do motion graphic stingers for people, and they're very in depth, very one-on-one experience, very like, you're the only person I'm paying attention to right now while I work on your thing. And then the other type is a more affordable option, and it's $25, and you give me your logo and I give you back a stinger. And it's a very simple style stinger, but I call them your logo here stingers, instead of how, you know how people on Twitter do YCH, your character here. So I do that with stingers, your logo here, and it's a very affordable option for people to get something custom that is to themselves. They can use it for streaming, for YouTube, for whatever. Like, I'm never gonna come after them for using the thing that I made them.
How dare you use this? I can totally see you go into people's like monitors and just reach out to them like, you dare use this on your platform without my permission. No. I might actually have to talk to you about some commission work, because again, I'm now able to afford things, and I want to make things a little bit more unique. So I feel like I've been using a lot of free stuff, which is great, nothing wrong with that, but I want things a little more unique, that's why I think it's fun to do commission stuff. But can you explain to me, explain to chat? I obviously know what a stinger is, of course. I'm totally a professional in this, in all sense of the word, obviously. But for the people in chat, just in case, what's a stinger?
So a stinger is a scene transition, and typically they come along with some sort of graphic animation. Sometimes they'll come with sound too, and the main difference from like a regular side swipe transition that you would typically think of is there's graphics on top of it. So it's not just one scene sliding over to the next one where you would be able to see that defined line in between the two, you know, different camera shots or something. There's some sort of graphic covering that line to make it a more like multimedia type thing.
Yeah, okay. So is it kind of like just transitions?
Yeah, it's a very complex word to say. It's a scene transition.
Okay. I know, I like it. No, I like it a lot. I just want to make sure. But that's really cool. I've seen some really cool ones, and I actually thought about using some of them. But I like doing the whole close-up random thing, where I just like zoom in on my face really quickly. And I don't know if I'm doing something wrong, but I think if you set a transition, at least in like Streamlabs, you can't choose which one it takes the transitions. All of them just use the transitions. I think so. Could be wrong, but that's why I got.
Yeah.
Making products for all VTubers and streamers with low budget. Such a legend. Look, everyone praise them, praise them, praise them.
I do try my best, and that's why all my stuff is free, or at least most of it is. And the stuff that isn't free, I do provide a free option for. So like the only thing that I don't have free on my shop at the current moment is animated Twitch alerts, but they are free for pre-affiliate, and they don't come with subscriber or cheer alerts, but it comes with all of the other alerts that you would need as a Twitch streamer that does not have affiliate. And then the actual affiliate pack is just $10, so it's not too much. It's still affordable, and then it comes with those 2 additional alerts, and they're all in like 9 different colors too, so you can color match them to your stuff.
So check out his content if you guys want to work with him. I think that'd be very worth it. Very worth it.
Thank you.
But yeah, of course. So, getting on to some of the questions here. So you're pretty new when it comes to VTubing, and you have been VTubing a little bit, lately. Would you say that what kind of games have you been playing on your streams lately? I should have looked at it. Actually, I can look at it right now while you tell me.
I've been playing a lot of Valorant lately, actually.
Oh, pro gamer. Oh yeah, because remember you told me you were an Overwatch pro.
Yeah, so I've been playing a lot of Valorant. I'm not like super great at it or anything, but I've been having a lot of fun with it. Other than that, I'll stream. I'll kind of stream whatever I want. So for those in chat, I have ADHD.
What?
I'm super ADHD, and so I don't like making a stream schedule and setting myself to like choose a game, right? Because if I choose a game on Monday for Thursday, by the time Thursday comes, I don't want to play that game anymore. There's no way. so like I do something else. So instead I kind of do whatever I want, but I do a lot of art streams, a lot of motion graphic streams, and I actually like to particularly like to raffle off like motion graphics for free to my chat sometimes, and then watch food videos and like play with marbles or something.
Famous stuff. All the famous stuff. Do all the
Yeah.
stuff. 2.2k followers for only being around for 6 months.
Yeah, I think before I started VTubing, I think my Twitch following was around it was in between 1 to 200. So it wasn't particularly high, and that was 4 to 5 years worth, of grinding and trying. And then, the VTuber community really like turned that around, honestly.
Yeah, I am extremely impressed with your work, and I know you worked really hard for like all this stuff, and I do think you deserve every single bit of it, 100%. It's just really interesting to think, because like we're watching like the midway through of all your content right now, and you're just getting started, but you still had a lot of years of grinding and testing things out and working hard to do that, and people are just seeing you successful now.
Yeah, particularly with my music too and graphics and stuff. I've been using Photoshop and doing graphic design since I was in high school, so that's where it comes from.
I like it a lot. But I just I remember seeing a picture of this person like going through like fires and barbed wires and swords and stuff like that, and then climbing up a hill, like a mountain, and saying that he's like successful. And then on the bottom you just see all these other people below him saying that I could do that, I could do this, it looks easy, because people don't see the climb of what the person has to go through to become successful. They just see his peak, they just see where he's at now, and they think that, oh yeah, I can totally do that, it looks easy, I can totally do that. Now realizing that, yeah, you do have to stream for longer than 3 months, and you're not going to get that high really quickly.
Yeah, I mean, there's always like exceptions to the rule and stuff, but for the most part, yeah. And I think that really goes for everything too, not just streaming. Like people listen to my music and they're like, oh wow, you make really good music, you're really good at this. But like a lot of them don't realize that I've been making music since I was like 12 years old, like alone in my bedroom for hours on end, and I have like probably a massive wealth of just unheard stuff that no one will ever hear because it's deleted and it's gone, and it's just experience that I had gained at that point.
That's priceless. It's priceless.
Yeah.
But no, okay, no, I still think that's really cool. I really like that a lot. But, so my question I'm going to get into you right now is that, other than some of the games you've been playing lately, are you looking forward to any upcoming games on stream?
Am I looking for? Yes, there is a game that I am bigly looking forward to.
Bigly.
And that is Arcade. So that comes out actually next month, and I'm going to be streaming a lot of that. It's a top-down MMORPG that's been out in the eastern part of the world for a while, in like Russia and Korea, and they've localized it and brought it over to North America. And I played the closed beta, and it was so much fun. And I'm excited to play it and stream it a bit too. But I'm definitely going to be focusing more on like my art and stuff still.
Definitely going forward. I see that you do some art streams as well, so I think that's actually really beneficial for you. I like that.
Yeah.
But I know I like that. Now here's my question to you. Okay, it seems like not only you do a lot of work when it comes to like making your own content, showing it off, making free content, and then of course just streaming your normal shooter games. But is there any way you would ever actually get into streaming content with your viewers? Maybe any games you're looking forward to play with some of your fans? Pretty sure your fans would love to know.
Yeah, so I do play quite a bit of like Jackbox with my chat.
Cool.
I really like Jackbox games. I really like Marbles with Friends, or Marbles on why did I just say Marbles with Friends?
Yeah, no, like
Marbles on Streams. I mean, you're all my friends, but
yeah, all friends, all friends.
Marbles on Stream. And then yeah, I mean, I'm oh, Noida's another one. Noida's fun because people can mess with you. Yeah, so it's a pixelated roguelike game that has chat integration. And so people can make you have a very not fun time. I mean, it's a great time always, but like it's a struggle.
That sounds like fun. I want to try that. That sounds like fun. I'm pretty sure my chat will just kill me.
Yeah, that happened to me a whole lot too.
I'll have you send me that link. I want to see.
Yeah.
But yeah, no, that sounds like a lot of fun. It seems like you do a lot of community work, which also is a really cool thing to do. I want to try marbles, but I feel like my marbles would be like what should I eat today? Like, should I have pizza? Should I have takeout? Should I have just my marbles will just be that or something.
Yeah.
I actually don't know how marbles swim. Yes, Klee. But I actually don't know how marbles work. How do marbles work? Do you just like put any question and then chat like decides or something?
So the way that Marbles on stream works is people type an !play into chat, and it'll pop up a marble onto a starting line. So imagine like a really crazy Hot Wheels track, and then imagine putting like a marble on it, and then imagine putting a bunch of marbles on it. That's basically what Marbles on stream is. It's just passive playing. So people play, they get a marble, it rolls down the hill, and if they come in first, they're really happy about it. And if they fall off the edge and die, then they're a little upset for a second. But I like to play food videos, like food ASMR, like visual ASMR on the side while I'm doing that. So it'll usually people like to watch the food videos on the side because it gives them something to do in between the matches and stuff.
That sounds good. Like have something while loading. I think that's actually really cool. I don't know. Maybe I'll do marbles one day. It sounds like fun. I will definitely be depressed when I have my marble roll off the edge because no, that was my decision.
You're like, no. Like that, I'm gone with the wind.
Now let's talk about your model, shall we? Let's talk about your model a little bit. Your model is really cool.
Sure.
I really like it. I like your eyes. I like the little like kind of scar on your cheek. Of course, your fiery horns is really cool, and I do like that little streak of white on there. Can we have a nice zoom up on your model a little bit? Maybe like a full body look?
Yeah, let me go ahead and zoom out.
There's a little action figure. Look, he's
yeah. So there's the whole. How do I rotate around? Oh my gosh! So I don't use VC Face a lot. like I said, this. Oh, there we go.
No, Klee has coffee. No. Oh, that's
so
really cool.
Yeah, so this model was made by Merwin on Twitter, and they are credited in all of my in my stuff too, and on my Twitch page. But they are a fantastic artist. They're very nice, and they actually surprised me with this model. I was not expecting it. It just kind of popped into my DMs on Twitter, and they were like, "Hey, I made this thing for you. I hope you like it." And I was like, "I love it," and I don't know what to say besides like, you know, just tears because I'm crying right now. And then it's just like I'm so happy because she made my VTubing experience so much more fun, and it wouldn't have been anywhere near as fun for a few more months, you know, because my 2D model's still being worked on and it still has to be rigged. And so this really like shortened the time that I could say that I'm like a quote unquote real VTuber and like start streaming with the model. And I've noticed it definitely brings a lot more people, like people are a lot more interested in me streaming now than before.
It usually helps out. It definitely helps out. I think the VTuber craze, a lot of people think that it died off. I think the VTuber is still pretty strong. I feel like some people will literally just watch you just because like you're a VTuber and you have a really interesting design. But also like your voice is really amazing, so like people love for your voice. And then when you get the triple headshots in Valorant, like okay, you know, this guy's legit. I like this guy. But I think VTubing is still really, really popular, and I think it's still like a really good thing to like try out. And I love that it gives people like a reason to get into VTuber. I said that before, but I still like do like that fact.
Yeah, I think so too. I like it.
Someone's threatened me in chat. I had to say
no.
a space-specific word. I don't know why. Like that word's not even that bad, but I'm not gonna say it just because I don't take lightly to threats, Mr. Alex.
don't let chat bully you.
No, chat will never bully me. No. It's not like Cookie bullies me all the time in different ways. But anyway, no, I like it. But my question for you is that what's the thoughts that went into your design? Because it kind of sounds like someone else made your design, right? Your wife, right?
Yeah. So my wife made it. She wanted to go with like a lot of tech wear and stuff. I had my say in a few things like the white hair stripe and you know, like different bits and bobs. So she'd be like, "Hey, how do you like this?" And I'd be like, "No, or whatever." But yeah, my and then the jacket, the VWV is it's a face, kind of like the uwu face, which is the VWV in my name. And so the reason why my name is Spvwvky is simply because Spvwvky is taken on Twitch.
Oh no!
So I had to go, and it's not even an active account.
Oh,
so
no!
I had to go with the next best thing. I was like, man, what can I do? Because I go by the name, like Spooky is what people call me, but like that's a super generic word, and like everyone has that everywhere somewhere. And I was like, well, what can I do? Like Spvwvky, that's taken. What's a similar face? The VWV face. And I was like, well, the big problem is that nobody gets it. Like everybody calls me SPV in voice chat. Like when I go into people's streams, I'm like, "Hi, Spvwvky, is that how I say that?" And I'm like, "No, man, it's spooky." But it's funny. Even people that follow me on Twitter will not recognize me coming to their Twitch stream because they're so used to seeing the regular word spooky that like they don't realize that my Twitter handle is SPVWVKY.
I bet people like see you in Twitter in your chat and be like, "Oh, look at this guy try to be spooky." This copy. Oh my god, this guy's not even legit. And you're like, "No, I am legit. My name is spelled different." Oh.
Yeah.
No, I think that's really cool. I like that a lot. I hate the fact that some people have really cool names, really interesting names, and then someone takes it, and you have to like come up with a weird way to like do your names. Oh. I'm getting I'm getting flooded with hydrates.
Oh boy.
So the rule is you have to hydrate with me.
Oh no, wait, what if I'm out of water?
Go get water.
Okay, fine. I'll be right back, and you're gonna see me shut down for a moment, because that's what it looks like.
No, you turn invisible.
It's the VTuber 1,000-yard stare.
you turn invisible. You turn into
ghost. That works, because I'm a ghost. I'll be right back.
The ghost. Alright, so I'm gonna drink. Don't worry, I'm gonna drink, but I'm gonna wait until our spooky here is gonna drink with me. We're gonna drink together. But no, like I really do love his design. These designs are one of the coolest ones. That's what drawn me to it. So like, chat, what do you guys like about his design? Like, what specifically draw you to his design in the first place? Because I know like his eyes and his fiery horns what drew me to him when I first saw him. Also, I really like his color scheme. His color scheme is really cool too. You know, it's the purple, blue, black, white, and green theme. I like that a lot. What do you guys think?
Okay, I am
People
back.
in chat, why do you like Spooky's design? What parts of him do you like? Are you back?
Yeah.
And boop. There you go. I stopped following on Twitter because of his name. Oh, I look at that.
Really? Huh. That's actually really interesting.
Yeah, no, let's do this. Let's do this for a second. Everyone in chat, why do you like Spooky so much? Is it because of his design, his name, everything? Oh, Cookie just loves you. Look at that. But watch out with Cookie though. Watch out for Cookie though. If she loves something, she really loves something. So, drips of his eyes. Ooh, can we get a close up on your eyes, please?
Oh yeah. Let me go
Overall
ahead
design
and...
is so much fun. You see Barry too, so I know I like Barry's design. Ooh, look at that! Look at his eyes. Has some piercing on his ears. Oh, such a rebel. Such a rebel. I love it. But I like that. Everything. He looks super cool. I like it. You have kind eyes. You do have pretty kind eyes. Either it's really kind and chill, or it's like you're really high, Oh wait, you like him because he's sus? Wait, in the chat before when you guys said I was sus, is it just a flattering word? Do you guys like it when I'm sus? Is that a positive thing? Oh whoa. Oh snap. On the jacket is nice touch. The ooh on his jacket is a nice touch. I like it. I actually never noticed that. And
yeah, I'll have it on my booty too.
Ah, you have it on your booty?
No, I said I'll have it on my tootie too.
Oh, I think you said it on my booty.
Yeah,
I'm like, what? You have uwu on your butt? Dude, let's see it. Butt reveal. Guys, butt reveal. Next line. If he gets 50,000 subscribers, 50,000 on his, what is it, like, would you have 15,000, right? And you want to get 50,000? Okay, if he gets 50,000 followers on Twitter, he has to do a butt reveal. Has to have uwu on it.
Yeah, I'll put ooh on my 2D model's butt.
Do it, guys. We need to let this go. Come on, retweet all of his stuff. Retweet it. Everlasting. The sick outfit made me check out Spooky, and the cool personality made me stick around. Aw, that's cool.
Aw, thank you.
It's like you or not. Oh, I love Cookie's being on soon today over here. I love it. Booty cans confirmed. Baka. Do the hair whip.
Baka.
Yes, I love it. Someone clip that, please. Clip. We all want to be Spooky be assumed today. Like I don't actually like you like that.
Baka.
I think he's adorable. But no, I like that too. All right. So this might be really cool for fans because they might not know about this. But what is your favorite part of your design? Like, what's your personal favorite?
My favorite part of my design, if I had to pick, it would probably be, I'd say probably the X's on my arms, the straps that hold the sleeves on. I think that was a really cool design choice that my wife made, and I really like it. And I feel like it's become a pretty good symbolism for a lot of my designs. Like if you look on my Twitter banner, for example, there's that blue X in the background, and that's a throwback to my sleeve straps.
I like it. I think this is really cool. And you also have a little bit of a Scully boy on your ear too.
Yeah, I got little things, little earrings.
Does he have a name?
Oh no. I do have a rat, a ghoul rat as a mascot though, and that is what all my emotes are. I can actually put a few of them into chat, but they're there's my ghoul rat.
I've noticed that. I've noticed that in chat. I've seen other people put that on there. I didn't know this. Yeah, Mochi's been posting those on there. I like that. It's a cool rat. I love the face. One. I
Yeah.
like the face one.
Yeah, because we
gas
love
one.
rats, and rats are so cute. And
Aw.
Lulujin on Twitter actually surprised me with those, and I was like, these are so cute and amazing. And I was like, this is such a good idea. Let's do let's do ghoul rat mascot. Done.
I know for a fact if I ever got a mascot, it would be a fox. It would 100% be a
Oh
fox.
yeah. Foxes are cute.
Because my I have a mask, right there, of a fox mask. Like a tanuki, not tanuki.
Oh yeah.
A Japanese fox mask, and that is part of my emotes. When I have my emotes on there, I have myself wearing that mask because I think personally, like as a weeb otaku fanboy who loves Japan, I think that mask, the Japanese fox mask, symbolizes my enjoyment of Japan in a nutshell. Like it just symbolizes everything that I like about Japan. So like that's why I want that as my thing. So if I would ever have a little mascot, it would be a little fox.
Oh, that'd be cute.
I know. That's what I thought, but I don't know. We'll get there one day.
One day.
But I love you, fox. I love you, rat. I love you, ghosty rat. You ghoul.
Thank you.
You ghoul rat. By the way, people who Kitsune Uwu, the best of Uwus, there were some fights about what is our VTuber. Is he a ghost? Is he a demon? And he already confirmed it. He's a ghoul. He's a ghoul.
I am a ghoul.
He is a ghoul. He's the best of ghouls. The best of ghouls.
A cool ghoul.
Cool ghoul. Yeah, I love that. Cool ghoul. Okay, cool ghoul. Hashtag cool ghoul. Let's do it. Sweet. So now let's get into the last part of your model, and that is your lore. Like, I'm pretty sure most VTubers nowadays have lores for their models and stuff like that. And I want to know, what made you become a ghoul? Was it because your wife was a ghoul first? And then you were so succumbed to her downfall into the depths of Hades that you must have to reunite with her. So you go down and then kill yourself and then go to reach her. And now you guys are streaming for 10 years together in the netherrealms. I don't know.
Close.
Cool.
So actually no, the lore behind my character is that my wife, who is a demon, she conjured me into existence, and me being me, which is very apt for real life me, fell in love with her instantly. And
yeah, obviously, yeah.
And then I was like, I want horns too. I want to have horns too to be a demon like her in hell. And so I put my fire horns on, and that's why I have those. And then she gave me the bell that's on my earring. It's one of her bells. And yeah, and so now I exist because she's conjured me into being, which is very apt because she's the reason why I got into VTubing.
Nice. That actually fits really well. It's nice, short, but it relates so much to all your guys' situation. That's really cool. I like that. And of course, you know, if I ever got summoned, I would fall in love with a cute girl. You know, come on.
Yeah, especially if you get brought into existence, just pop right there in your face and just nothing else.
Yeah, literally.
Where am I?
Literally like you being invisible right now and then going. Just like that.
Poof.
Poof. It's such a cute lore. So cute. It's a love story. It's a love story lore. I love love stories. I'm hopeless romantic when I hear these stories. I'm like, I love it. But yeah, no, that's actually really cool. I think that's really, really cool. Alright, so now here's a really big question, okay? And I think everyone in the VTuber community needs to know about this. Because I've asked this question to a lot of different VTubers. A lot of them have different things to talk about. Sometimes it's negative things, sometimes it's positive things. A lot of brand new to the VTube community, people usually gush about how amazing the VTube community is when they're new. But whenever I talk to someone who's been in the VTube community for a while, they usually have very choice opinions on the VTube community. So for someone who is super in depth with the VTuber community, who's helped out the VTuber community so much, what is your current thoughts on the VTuber community at this moment?
So first off, I love being a part of this community. It definitely gives me a sense of not necessarily purpose, but of just, you know, camaraderie with the people around me, of something that I'm interested in. For the most part, the community is great, but it has a lot of overlap with other communities that over the years on the internet have had some problems, you know, and so by like secondary effect, some of those problems are going to arise in VTubing. And a lot of that has to do with the fact that VTubing is so anonymous. You can hide behind a character. It's very easy for someone who has been, so to speak, pushed out of the community for harming others to come back under another name, under another look, in another place, and no one knows until they hurt someone again, or unless they spill the beans to someone, you know. And so I think that's my biggest issue with the VTuber community, is that there's a lot of try again, and not necessarily from the people that should be doing that, because you know, like, sometimes it just ain't it. Just ain't it.
That is true. Like, I never really thought about it. For me personally, I can't just like stop TrickcoGaming and become TrickcoGaming instead, and then be a Pokemon streamer. Like, I can't really do that because I'll pop up my style and able like, dude, you're just Tricko. What the frick are you doing? Get out of here. Like, but VTubers have a lot easier time doing that because you can change your entire model, look, design, everything, and the only way people could really like spot you is with your voice. But you can also change that pretty easily too. So yeah, that is kind of scary to think about, especially if someone was really toxic and trying to support like really negative like aspects, and then gets banned for it, but then just comes back and just continues doing what he's doing under a different name. That is really scary to think about. I never thought about that.
Yeah, and I see it happen quite a bit on Twitter too, because I think the community has come to a point where it's gotten big enough to where it can really start to police itself in a meaningful way. Because you know, when someone does something wrong in the community, people make sure that other people know. And especially if it's a chronic abuser too, someone that keeps doing something over and over again, people try their best to, like, you know, weed those people out, because ultimately you don't really want them in the community, because they're just going to cause like trouble for people. And so it's just better without them, and it kind of sucks, but it's just the way it is, you know. I think a lot of people have a hard time understanding that, like, there are unsavory people that exist. Like, there are people that have no good intentions out there, you know.
Well, that's just communities in a nutshell. Like, I've dipped my toes in so many different communities out there, and I've learned that just there's human beings in all the communities that we go into, and some human beings are not as cool as other human beings. Unfortunately, I wish everyone would be like really nice and awesome all the time and really good, but unfortunately, that's not the case. You know, people are unique and different and have their own opinions and personalities, which what makes them human. Unfortunately, sometimes those personalities and opinions do not align with other people, and even if you're a community where you guys all like the same thing, you guys still have your personalities and opinions coming forth, and sometimes it's not really that great. And I feel like it doesn't matter if it's a VTuber community, it's any community really. Like, I was in the League of Legends community for a long time, and we all know how toxic those people are.
Oh yeah, oh definitely.
And now I'm in the Genshin community, and I love the Genshin community. I think the Genshin community is freaking awesome. Like, that's how I met Klee. I think Klee's a really awesome person. But unfortunately, even the Genshin communities has a lot of flack and a lot of problems with it. So I totally agree. I love the VTube community. I think you guys are extremely welcoming. Maybe as a negative fault sometimes, because like you were saying, someone could leave with a very toxic mentality and then come back and be welcomed into the community under sheep's clothing, and then just keep doing what they're doing.
Yeah, especially because in VTubing it's such a common thing to rebrand. or to make a new Twitter account, or someone makes a new personality, and instead of rebranding their social medias, they make all new accounts. And that's a thing that people have been always doing. And I joined the community before I knew what the community really was about and what the the ins and outs and the rights and wrongs were. So that's why my Twitter says it exists since 2015, because I just rebranded my personal thing that I didn't even use before, and I was like, whatever, man, like I already have a Twitter account. But like it never occurred to me that like maybe I should make a new account.
Well, that was too late. That was too amazing, and now no one
Yeah.
wants it.
I'm like, it would have looked so much better too if it said account created 2021 and then like I have all these followers, but it is what
that would
it
be
is.
cool. That would be cool. Like, hey, you could always try it. Just everyone follow this new account. Hopefully everyone goes over.
Yeah.
But no, I totally agree in that kind of sense. I will say that I am very grateful that like the VTuber community is actually so welcoming. Because again, I wouldn't have met so many awesome people if it wasn't so welcoming. And apparently, I get recognized sometime. Like me.
Wow.
I get recognized in the VTuber community sometimes. Like, I was super surprised when I interviewed one of the VTubers, and like, yeah, I recognized you from one of the videos, or one of the interviews you did with this other person. I'm like, me? Like, are you sure? Like, I'm not a VTuber. I just love VTubers. Like, I think that's really cool. Hopefully, the VTuber community stays my friend. I hope you guys don't police me too much. I try to be nice. I try to be cool. I try to be respectful. I only look at the VTubers respectfully. Like Cookie, I only look at her respectfully.
Respectfully.
Actually, the whole phrase of me saying "dim eyes" though, as my kind of VTuber catchphrase, is because someone was showing off their assets as their new VTuber model, and they're like, hey, what do you guys think? And everyone was saying like booba, 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 and I was like, dim eyes though, because that'd be funny. That'd be funny.
Yeah.
Like she's clearly showing off a certain part of her, but I'm just like, I like your eyes.
Yeah.
So that's usually what I like. That's usually what I go for. So if you guys ever see me go on your chat and I compliment your eyes, it just means that I want you to be on my VTuber show.
It's code word.
Code word. But we'll see. I actually, yes, only respectfully. Cookie, maybe not as respectfully. Well, always respectfully, but also naughty. But we don't. You know who Cookie is. We all know who Cookie is. We all know that. Trick is observing respectfully. But no, I love the VTuber community because all the friends I've made, and I've made more friends during the pandemic because the VTuber community than I've ever had really since I first got into like the social pretty much in the internet. Since I got into the internet, I've never made as much friends until this community. So that's why I love you guys so much. And you guys are awesome. You guys are awesome.
Yeah, I really like the VTuber community because it's very open and understanding of people's differences, and it's very tolerant, and it's a very, for the most part, it's a very positive, friendly, supportive space. You have your times where that's not the case, but like the overall air is a supportive and positive place.
I agree. I think with any community, there's always going to be some bad eggs, some bad apples, especially as it gets bigger and bigger. But I will definitely say overall, I think you guys are awesome. Yeah. Are you ready for the next question?
Yeah, let's do it.
So you've been streaming for a while now, but you've only been VTubing for a good few months. My question to you is that have you noticed any changes from when you first started streaming to now?
Yeah, I have a lot more fun with it in the sense that I'm not worrying about a lot of the pieces of it that I was a long time ago, such as, the fact that I've been streaming for an hour now and only 1 or 2 people have said hi to me, or something like that. When I first started streaming, those were negative aspects that I really focused on a lot, and it hurt my self-esteem a bit. But I think over time, as you start to get used to it, and especially if you get into just making sure that you're doing the right thing and you're just doing your best and you're having fun, that's what matters, you know.
Yes. That last part, I agree with everything you say, but the last part really hits on the nail for me. Fun. Enjoy the streams you're doing. Don't play streams or games that you do not enjoy doing. Like, play something you actually want to play, because I feel like it doesn't matter how big you are, you will have streams where not many people jump in and you just feel really depressed. I don't know, like I've had my ego literally shot down so many times. I'll like build up a really big stream, and then when I actually do it, no one shows up, or like a very small amount of people show up, and I get really depressed. That has happened quite a bit, unfortunately for me. But at least if I'm playing a game I'm enjoying, then I feel like I could actually at least still enjoy that part.
Yeah, definitely. And I've had many similar experiences too. So I totally know exactly what you mean. And yeah, I mean, sometimes it's hard to not feel a little bad, right? And I always think that like you're never wrong for feeling an emotion, like no matter what that emotion really is. It's how you internalize it and then how you act afterwards. That's the part that really matters, you know.
Yeah.
If someone really breaks your heart over a very simple comment that wasn't necessarily worth breaking your like that level of hurt, like you can still acknowledge the fact that it's hurt you that bad, but like if you can also acknowledge the fact that like, well, I know that emotionally I'm kind of feeling a little more down than I should be over what this actually is, and their intentions weren't bad, they were this, then you can kind of, you know, work yourself through it and you know, come to a middle ground with a lot of people.
No, I think that's really wise words. Really wise words, especially the part where you were saying that if you should never feel bad for feeling an emotion. You should never feel bad feeling sad or angry or jealous about something. You should never feel bad, but it's you that you get responsible for if you use that emotion to act upon something. Like you felt mad at a commenter for them making fun of you for something, and you lash out on them by like getting your community involved and getting them banned because they did this, or you just shouting out in like a comment, like going mad at them. Like no, like, you can feel bad, but you really shouldn't be using like your anger to lash out on someone else.
Yeah, I agree.
So I agree with that too. I think that's really good. That's really you have some really amazing words. You have some wise words here. Cool. For being a summon from a demon, you are very smart. Very smart.
I try my best.
I like the things you say. I think they're great. Cool. Okay, so are you ready? You talk good. Yes. He talked very good. Very good.
Talk good.
He talked good. Very. So are you ready for the most difficult question of the stream? This question is so difficult. It trips up every single person who has ever come on the show. Are you ready for this?
Yeah.
Are you sure? It's a pretty big one. It's pretty difficult.
Yeah, let's do it.
Alright, let's do it. And that is, what's your favorite video game or video game franchise? And why?
Oh man, that is actually a much harder question than it should be.
People
Like,
think I'm joking when I say this question.
Yeah, because it's such a simple one, but it's. Let me think for a moment. If I had to pin one down to one that I would say that I had the most enjoyment of, or most enjoyment with over time, I would probably have to say maybe like the Dead Space franchise, because I'm not good with horror games. I'm such a baby, but the Dead Space franchise is one that I could play through, and I had so much fun playing through it. And like, it was because I don't play horror games, it was a much different experience than what I'm used to. And so I think that's part of why it left such a mark on me, especially with the story too. It's a really good story.
Oh no, I watched my brother play Dead Space, and I really enjoyed the story. Definitely.
Yeah, I'm excited for the remaster.
Yeah. Now, here's my question for you, because this is because when we get into video games, that's where my forte comes into place. Well, I think my forte. I'm actually pretty dumb, but I actually do really love talking about video games. I feel like I'm knowledgeable because it's my passion and it's my job. So I work at a gaming store. So talking to people about gaming is like literally my thing. And so my question to you is, should they have been a remaster of Dead Space? Do you think it's worth being remastered? Because I thought personally it was great. Like, I think the first two was great. The third one was kind of but the first two was really great, and it solved the issues. The story was really good. Did it need to be remade, like a remake kind of thing, or should they just start a completely new season over with new characters, but still like in the same like universe?
So my thought on that is, unless technology has changed vastly since the game has come out, it should not be remade. That's my opinion. And that's so, for example, if a game came out on the Atari or the PS1 or even like PS2, whatever, sure, right? Sure, technology's advanced quite a bit since then. But like a game that came out a few years ago that's still on like DirectX 10 or 11 or something, why are you remaking it besides a cash grab?
Exactly. Now, here's the kind of like differences between the two. Okay, let's take out two really big games.
Okay.
Final Fantasy VII and Demon Souls. Demon Souls was remade. It's a very old game, but it was remade. They didn't change really anything other than the way it looks, the sounds, and some different animations, kind of stuff like that. It was pretty much kept the same way. Not much has changed from it. But Final Fantasy, they actually did change quite a bit of it. They are both remakes, or reimagines, or remasters, but they both done differently. Some were some creative choices of the story, and some was just the design of the game. Would you like to see a Dead Space version of Demon Souls, where they just did the same story, same acting with some slight variants, but they make it look freaking amazing? Or do you want to see some of the story changed a little bit, maybe altered, but still kept like the kind of the same theme?
I would like them to do a retelling. I guess that's what I would call it, right? Because if you've already played through the first Dead Space, if they remaster it and it's all the same triggers and it's all the same story and it's all the same cinematics, then I mean it's going to be slightly prettier, but it's going to be the same experience you had the first time, and probably not as fun because you've already had it before. And so I think the same game but slightly retelling it, making a little different and stuff, that way it's fresh to old audiences. I think that's the best way to go about it.
Well, that's where like the positive side of things come into play when people talk about remakes and remastering of games, is that we grew up with all these amazing games, and either we would like to relive that fantasy we did as a kid, or we want to reintroduce it to the newer audiences of people who never grew up with that kind of stuff. So like Crash Bandicoot is a good example. Like, I grew up with Crash Bandicoot, but now they remastered it and made a sequel for it so that kids can now get into it nowadays, which is a cool thing. But you're not wrong, they are pretty much cash grabs.
Yeah, and also I think when it comes to those things too, especially remasters of old games in particular, the main demographic is the people that know about the game, that have played it and are going for the nostalgia. There's going to be some new people coming into it, but I think the most of the player base is probably going to be people that have seen it before or have been exposed to it in some sense.
Oh yeah, no, I agree. Now here's the other thing. Apparently, if I don't know if I'm completely right, so people in chat, you guys can fact check me on this, but I think a different development team is working on the new Dead Space. What's your take on that?
That's interesting. And I guess it would really depend on what their design philosophy is. If they want to, rehash what a team has done before them, or if they want to make it their own,
Okay, I can see that. Cool. Yeah, I just don't want to splurge on gaming, because that's literally what I do.
Yeah, of course.
Going into more gaming, just because why not? Here's another very difficult question for you. If you could live in a video game world / anime world, because we're weebs, well, at least I'm a weeb, what world would it be?
Oh, geez. That's hard.
I totally
If I
agree with you, Tanuki, by the way.
in a video game world. Oh man.
You can also choose the anime world if you really want to.
See,
Actually, do
that's
you like anime?
I do, but I don't watch it particularly a lot. My wife watches it a whole bunch. She's super into it. Like,
she's the weeb. Okay.
yeah, she's all into JoJo and all this other stuff. But I like anime and I appreciate anime and I can watch it and I like watching it. But and
Next
people
time
are
you
gonna
see her, tell me what she thinks about the new season of JoJo.
oh yeah. But people are gonna hate me for this.
Guys, hot take. Get ready.
I prefer dubs, man. I prefer dubs. But hear me out. Here's my reason. I get very distracted very easily, especially because I have like ADHD. And if I'm staring at those words, I'm gonna miss what's happening. I can't. And also, if I have to read subtitles, then I can't be on my phone at the same time. I can't be doing something else. I have to be reading. And like with a dub, it makes the watching experience a little more easier for me, and so that's why I enjoy it. But I don't see anything wrong with subs, honestly. And I've watched a fair share of subbed anime, and like I like it, but I'm definitely a dub type person. But as for the question,
yes.
oh gosh, that's so hard. And honestly,
while you're thinking about it, so I want you to take some time to think about this. I will also talk about. Oh no, this is unsubscribing to you. Oh no.
Oh no.
No, Matrix, no. But another hot take while you're thinking about the world you want to live in. I believe that there's a world for both sub and dub. Now, I see the strengths and weaknesses on both. Like, I grew up watching dub because I watched it on Toonami. That's how I got into, like, I got introduced to anime on Toonami back in the day, if you guys remember what Toonami was. And I really loved it. But I will definitely say that there is some amazing anime out there. Some really great works of art that is only in sub, and I feel like people should give it a chance, because if you start watching sub anime, you'll be brought together a huge world of amazing art that like you guys would never have watched normally. Like the Monogatari series is freaking phenomenal, and yes, there's a dub, but it doesn't make sense because a lot of the comics and jokes are only related to the Japanese like translation, so you really should only watch it sub. So there's examples like that, but don't get me wrong, dub also has some places. Like, I still really enjoy just being able to watch what I want to watch without having to worry about reading it. Like, I'm not a lizard. I can't split my eyes to be able to watch what's on screen and read the subtitles. I can't, I promise. I try, but I can't. So, like, being able to listen to what they're saying and watching the amazing like animations they do, like especially when I watch like Demon Slayer, like I would love to see all these really cool fight scenes while them not talking, because I can actually see what they're doing. And also I like to like walk and like maybe make some food and like, cook some stuff while still listening to what's going on. That's also a really good feature. So I see the benefits in both 100%.
Yeah, and also too, I think it helps with jokes in particular. Like subs, sometimes jokes don't necessarily come across because there'll be a direct translation, but you know when they dub it, they'll localize the joke and they'll change it a bit so that like American audiences will be able to get a kick out of it, you know.
True, but also sometimes that doesn't work 100%. There's like translation errors that happens where like a drug like goes past you, like, wait, doesn't make sense. Like if they say like, oh yeah, this person's like klutz, and like, wait, that guy's not klutz, he's totally fine, and you realize that person was actually like, because in Japanese like terminology, it's actually something that's not in the United States, so like the closest thing to it is like klutz, which it technically doesn't make sense. So yeah, stuff like that. But I do agree with Mochi as well that yeah, they pretty much use the same 12 VAs, like
yeah.
Like
especially Funimation.
Yeah, Funimation especially, because they just use the same famous VAs for all of them. Like the guy who does freaking Vegeta, he's an AV single, like anime. Anything anime related, especially big ones, he's always in. So like 100% agree on that part.
Yeah, definitely.
Oh yeah, the host club dub. Oh my god.
So just because I can't think of a whole lot of games right now, honestly, I'm gonna go with an anime, and it's a pretty basic one to be honest. I think it's one that everyone's heard of, and a lot of people are probably gonna give me a big groan about this,
Oh,
but
let's see the groan.
it has nothing to do with like the story and stuff. It's simply just the technology is really neat, dude. But like sword art,
Yep, I
that's
knew it.
cool.
I knew you were gonna
That's
say
cool,
that.
man.
like,
Like
like,
I
like.
don't I don't care for getting trapped in there, and I honestly don't care for the second arc of the first season either. It was
Yep,
terrible.
bruh. the
But
groans, the groans,
but
groans
but
in
like
chat.
I like the idea of VR technology getting far enough to where we
Now
like we
I'm
can be
subbing. Now
that'd be
Mochi's
fun.
unsubbing.
Dude, it's just a fine. What's the other one? A log horizon. There we go.
Okay,
Have
there
a
you go.
log
Do Log Horizon. Log Horizon
there.
is way more way more.
Same
Chat,
thing.
chat is blowing up though. Like they do not want to hear that. I will say this though, like the anime, pretty sucky. Like I do not like the anime really at all. The world is pretty cool, but
Yeah.
like, it doesn't make sense. Like the actual manga, if you actually read the manga, they actually go into a little bit more of the actual storytelling of the actual like world, and it's actually really cool. But like Kirito, the characters, the rules they break, and all the other stuff, it's so bad. It's
Yeah.
so bad.
Part of the reason why I ended up enjoying it though is because it was one of my first forays into anime, and I think that's kind of a lot of people's experience, to be honest, because it's a very simple and like it's not too long, easy to pick up, and and I think the problem is that people who have seen a lot of anime already watch it and then they're like, this is a mess, or they watch it and they like it and then they start watching more anime and then they reflect back on how poorly it was done compared to the stuff that they've been watching afterwards, which I think is totally valid. There's nothing wrong with that.
So I agree 100%. But we need to hold on. I just remembered we forgot to do something.
What if we forget?
There was a huge amount of hydrates.
Oh.
Yeah, Alex was drowning us with hydrates, and then Jay just did a hydrate too. So we need to drink a lot of water right now.
Ooh, okay.
So we need to chug it. Cheers to Spooky.
Cheers. You see my character looking wild.
I didn't see it. I was drinking. But yep, there's it. There's the hydrate. But no, I agree 100%. Like I said, there's like some of the first anime I've watched was like Dragon Ball Z, Yu-Gi-Oh, Yu Yu Hakusho, Inuyasha, like stuff like that. Which like I look back on, like the biggest one was Ronin Kenshin. Ronin Kenshin was my favorite of all the animes back in the day. But rewatching it now, oh my god, it's so freaking slow. Like I just can't do it. I watched one episode, I'm like I can't. I feel like I watched like a whole season of new anime by the time I finished one episode. Like it's crazy.
Yeah.
Trying to give me a chug. Good thing it's water. This time.
Right.
But yeah, you know what the most common VTuber world that VTubers like to live?
Is it, what is it, like probably something like ReZero or something?
What, you want to live in ReZero?
No, I don't. I just see everyone always talking about stuff like that. That's a big
I don't know
one.
about you, but I've seen enough ReZero to not want to be in that world.
I don't think I've actually seen it.
You don't want to be in that world.
I just know it's popular.
It's very popular, but not for the good reasons.
Oh no.
You're tricked. There's a BG music. It's so dramatic. I know, right? Background music is so dramatic. Sometimes I put Persona music, which some music is pretty dramatic. Apologize. But no, it's an Animal Crossing.
Oh, really?
Yep. A lot of
You know what?
YouTubers love that.
That makes sense. I could see that. I've played it before. It's just not my type of game. I can't sit there long enough to like just play that. It's too slow for me.
Yeah, I could like talking about ADHD with you. It seems like those kind of relaxing kind of games wouldn't catch your attention long enough. You know what game you should play? Dynasty Warriors.
Dynasty Warrior. I have heard of that. I've never played it before.
You literally play as this guy who's just like a monstrous kind of warrior, and you just wipe down thousands upon thousands of little minion soldiers, and you just do that for the whole game. It's so satisfying because like you don't need to pay attention to anything. You just need to mow down with really colorful like attacks and stuff like that. It's really cool. It's really cool. Definitely recommend.
Kill all the things.
Just kill all the things. That's it. And it's all flashy. And it's all cool. And you press buttons and people just die. It's so great.
Yeah.
I'm out. See ya, Jay, mother effer green. I will see you later, man.
Bye, Jay.
But I always said that I would love to go into a Pokemon world. I would love to be in Pokemon.
That would be fun too. That would be fun too.
Mostly, my argument is always because, like, if you go into like Sword Online or go into like an anime world like One Punch Man or something like that, you are the person that goes into this world. You're just a random NPC. You're not anything special. You're just a random dude. You can't really do that much. The Kirito is literally broken for no reason at all, but you just be the random NPC who tries to kill him. Nothing is going to go on. But Pokemon, you could be anyone and still have like the power of God on your side because anyone could play. That's literally the point of Pokemon. Is that anyone could be a Pokemon master.
You say that until you end up as Trainer Sally on Route 4, just sitting there waiting.
Well, yeah,
for
but
someone to walk by.
Yeah, well, I'm not gonna be some guy who's gonna be like talking about how my shorts are really cool or how bug types are really cool. I'm gonna go out there and get myself a freaking Gengar and be like, freaking, this is my ghost type. I will bite any kind of trainer that comes out my way.
That'd be fun.
I love it. I love it. I wonder. So like, you can only get a Gengar if you trade with someone. Can you like do that in the game? Can you like just hold this ball really quick? Okay, thank you. Okay, and then
just walk away.
Just walk away. Like, okay, I know.
Maybe. Yeah.
Maybe. I'm not gonna use Bullet Seed. No, promise. I'm not gonna. People think I'm a Pokemon. I am not a Pokemon. I know why. People think I'm a Pokemon. I'm not. Okay, so after the last redeem, I ran out of water.
Oh.
So I need to go get some water really quick. Can you do me a favor? It's really important. Are you ready for how important this is?
Sure.
I need you to watch the stream. So
Okay.
I need you to take control of the stream, watch it, make sure everyone in chat behaves.
Okay.
And please try not to pee on anything. I don't know why I have to say this to every VTuber, but it seems like that's an issue that goes around.
I won't be on anything, I promise.
Alright, cool, awesome. Hey, I'll be right back, guys. Please behave everyone. I'll be right back. Especially you, Spooky. I know rules sometimes get a little tricky, so just
I don't know what you're talking about. I'm innocent.
Yeah, I'll be back.
All right, where are we peeing, guys? I'm just kidding. Everyone bowed down to the chair. I hope that everybody is having a good evening. Thank you all for coming and like spending some time with us today, and coming to listen to little old me. It's been a lot of fun. I really enjoyed myself, and I hope that you all have too. Been fun. Everyone bowed down to the almighty chair. We are bowing. Can I bow? I can bow my head. I'll bow my head. We'll buy that one. You didn't pee on anything? You killed a bug? You know what? I'm okay with that, Tanuki. I don't like bugs. When bugs are in my house, I kill them too. They don't belong in the house. They belong outside of the house. We are waiting. Ooh, what souvenir will I leave on stage? You know what? Maybe I'll leave my front fanny pack because I have a spare, but I'm not gonna tell you what's in it. You don't get to know. You'll find out when you open it on stream someday, whenever that day is. You can't really type today. It's okay. It's okay, Mochi. You tried to eat the mic on stage? I don't know. I'm not gonna do that. I did just try to eat my mic IRL. It didn't work.
What are you doing?
What do you mean? I have done nothing.
So, by the way, wireless headset.
You know what?
First, you want to pee on my stage, and then you're bowing down to my chair for some reason.
Oh, that's because that's your mod told me to do it.
Also, your fanny pack with a mystery item.
yeah, I'm not telling you it's in it either. You'll find out.
Oh, wow. Okay, one day it's gonna be a loot box. I have to redeem it. And also, yeah, try to eat my mic, dude. I promise you, man. I promise you, do not eat my mic. You have no idea how many VTubers' mouths has been on that thing. You don't want to know. You do not want to know. That's why I have a separate mic right here that I have to keep so no one messes with it. Because that mic, I haven't cleaned it for a while, so I'm just like, I don't know.
That's
Spooky
fair.
is sure Mike eating his mic, of course. Right?
Yeah, eating my mic.
Alright, so where were we? Okay. So you're pretty popular, I would say, like in the V2 community. I think you might be the closest person to be able to make this a reality. Maybe, I don't know. But I wanted to ask you this question because I think it'd be kind of cool, and that is, if you could collab with any VTuber out there, big or small, maybe like you just always wanted to collab with one like the HoloLive girls or the V Shoujo girls, or maybe you wanted to collab with a friend of yours and you just haven't had time. Any of them?
If I had to pick, I
Don't
would
lick my
say
mic. No, don't lick my mic, Cookie. Don't do that. Don't do that.
I'd say one of them for sure would be Girl DM.
Girl DM.
Yes,
I
she's an
don't know.
indie VTuber. And then I have like I guess I'd say I have like 3 people that are all on kind of like equal footing, right?
Oh, I've seen her. I've seen her on TikTok a lot.
Yeah, she's really cool. The second would be Natsumi Moe. She's been very kind to me since I
Aw.
started. She's much larger than I am, but
Must be kind.
she's been very kind. She's always been willing to like help me if I need a hand with something or like just to like
Aw.
talk or whatever. Because she really appreciates everything that I do for the community, and I really appreciate that too. Well, appreciate her appreciation. I mean, and then I'd say the last
You appreciate her appreciation of you.
one. Yeah. And then the last one would probably have to be it's hard. There's a few that are toss up. I don't know what game we would even play honestly, but probably Spvwvky, just because she's like super chill person, and I like her model a lot. Her model's cool. Like I really like her the upside down pentagram like straps as a part of her top on her chest. I think that's like really cool. But also just like her color scheme in general, her vibe. She's like got really chill vibes, listens to like a lot of metal music on stream, which I like listening to. But she's Final Fantasy 14 streamer, and I don't play Final Fantasy 14, but like she's one of the few that I can actually like sit down and like watch, because like I just like hanging out there. Like she's like really nice mods too.
I would say go on there and just be like, hey, girl DM.
Oh my god, no, she doesn't even follow me.
Ah! No worries. I follow so many VTubers and a lot of them don't follow me.
It's okay.
But it's still great. No, totally good. Totally good. That's actually really cool. I actually didn't know about some of those, so I'm going to have to look them up.
Yeah.
I'll look them up and ask them and let them know they have really nice eyes.
Yeah, say, I like your eyes.
I like your eyes. I like your eyes. So, okay, now we already talked about how you wanted the 50,000 follower on Twitter. But what about your current goals when it comes to streaming?
My current goals when it comes to streaming is, I guess the big one is just to get partner this year. I would really like to get partner.
You can do it. I believe in you.
It's from what I've heard from other creators, they call it like the 30 viewer hump or whatever, and apparently that's around the mark where it kind of gets a little difficult to, like, a lot of people will stagnate or plateau around there, and that's kind of where I'm at right now. Pretty much every stream I do, I range between 20 to 30, and I cannot break 30 for the life of me. But maybe someday.
Sure, like I said, just keep at it. Just keep at it. Just keep going. You know,
Yeah.
keep spreading your content. You know, I would definitely say. I think one of the biggest tips I've heard about spreading your content is literally like clips and posting on like TikTok's huge right now. So I just say just post it on TikTok, and then you might as well post it on Shorts on YouTube, and just branching out your content as much as possible. And even if you get that one person, just that one person who goes out of their way to follow you on your social media accounts, then it's 100% worth it. At least in my opinion. But I stream, I get on a good day about 6 or 8 people. A good day. So I'm not close to your status right now, but I will definitely say that I think that'd be a good option for you. It's just like having a mod, like keep clipping some of your greatest moments and then taking those clips and then posting it around on the internet, and hopefully it gets a click.
Yeah, clippers are amazing. I love clippers.
Like freaking David. David over here is my clipper, and dude, he's like a godsend. Like, oh my god, like, you have no idea when he clips something and I can post on things. I think if I ever get like known, is because of him. So that's why I made him my mod, because totally trooper.
Oh yeah, we love to have good mods.
Good mods. But yeah, no. One day, I know you can get partner. I can't talk right now. I'm like mochi. I like mochi right now. I heard that too. Yep, TikTok. Just reuse YouTube, Instagram, just to spread your content. Because that's the way to do it. Just take one clip, like 30 seconds, and then take that one clip and spread it on all over the internet. And then that way you put minimum work with most amount of success. It's kind of how you do it.
Yeah, for sure.
Uchi. But I don't know. I feel like you could do that. Because I've seen some of your streams, and you know what? I definitely say that there's definitely some really good entertaining work, especially with your Valorant headshots.
Thank you. Yeah, I've been posting a lot of clips lately too on my Twitter and stuff too. So I've been trying to pick up the clip game.
You'll get that. I promise you. Like I feel like that will get you out of that hump. That 30 follower hump is this posting you clips on all the social medias.
Yeah.
Try. So help him, guys. Help him get past the 30 mark by clipping his stuff. Do it. Cool. Are you ready for the last question of the night?
Yeah, let's do it.
Last question is, what advice do you have for the streaming or VTuber community that you want to give?
My biggest advice would be one, to start, right? Convincing yourself to start something that you want to start is sometimes the hardest step. You know, and starting can be as simple as opening up a Google tab and searching in, you know, how to set up OBS, or where can I find a VTuber model? How do you make a VTuber model? Like, what's Vroid? You know, and anything like that can be a doorway in. And like I said earlier, is if you want to learn something, you know, go out there and give it a shot. You know, so things look a lot harder than they seem most of the time. You know, someone that works in motion graphics, I could tell you that After Effects, the UI looks like a nightmare. It looks so scary, but it's really not that bad. It just comes down to learning the pieces of it and identifying what they're for. And you know, you can break that down into much smaller chunks. But yeah, my big thing is to start, and it can be starting anything. It can be the smallest step. You take the smallest step forward, you're still moving forward.
True. No, like you hear that first, guys. If you want to get into freelance rock climbing up cliffs without a safety rope, just start. Just go
Oh,
for it.
I don't know
Just
about
start.
that. I don't know about
No,
that.
you said everything. So yeah,
I don't
just
mean like
start.
that.
Just go for it. And like skydiving, just go
Hold on now.
freelance skydiving.
Hold
You know,
on.
just go.
Hold
Just
on
go.
now. This is about streaming and YouTubing.
I know. I'm just joking. But no, I 100% agree. I feel like the hardest hump that people make when it comes to streaming is that they do not know when to start. They always talk about starting, but they never actually do it. I think the best way to best advice you can give someone is just do it. Just
Yep.
do it.
Just do it. If you find yourself sitting there someday and you're bored and you have a few hours and you think about watching a VTuber and like it also kind of interests you as becoming one, then maybe how about instead of watching one that day, you go and do like a little bit of research on like what types of things a VTuber needs to stream. You know, if you're gonna be 3D, you need VC Face, but if you're gonna be 2D, then you need something like VTube Studio. You know, that's a good example.
Go for it. And Mochi, you are being attacked. You're being attacked. Do it now. Just go for it. Just do it.
Gosh.
Just.
I would never attack Mochi. We love Mochi.
Aw, well, I love Mochi too. Mochi's now following me, so I love Mochi as well.
Mochi is an
Still do it.
excellent member of the Ghoul Gang.
Do it. I can't do the meme. But yeah, I agree 100%. Ghoul Gang, rise up. Cool. Well, thank you for answering all my questions. Give me your time. I do appreciate it immensely. You have no idea. Again, I've been waiting for you to jump on my stream forever, so I do appreciate you giving me your time and finally coming on and answering all my questions.
Yeah, of course. I really appreciate it. And I mean, who knows? Maybe a year from now, when I'm bigger than I am now, I can come back and we can see how some of those change. Maybe I can bring some more people over to you.
Yeah, let's do it. Well,
I like what you're doing. I think what you're doing is really neat, and I like that you spotlight people in the community. Because I mean, I like working for the community a lot, and so I really appreciate other people that do that too, especially in ways that I'm not, because it spreads out the support for everyone. You know.
Oh yeah, I think I've been finding myself doing these interviews for multiple different reasons and finding out different ways that these interviews help out. Like the main reasons why I want to do these interviews is literally just getting to know you guys, because I think you guys are freaking amazing. And like, I'm a pretty shy person, but when I jump on like the camera, I get pretty like talkative, and I get really like engaged with our conversations. Only if you see me in real life, I'm like, oh, hi guys.
Yeah.
But I love doing these interviews because now that I've been doing these interviews are starting to become like a good stepping stone for other VTubers to like kind of jump into, because they can see what it's like to see small and large streamers and see what they're kind of like and the advice they give out. And then of course, because I've been doing it so a while, I've gotten so many different VTubers following me, and so now, like you said, is a spotlight. So like some really big and small VTubers come on stage, they get comfortable in talking. So I think that's like a small talent I found myself having, is that I'm really good at getting people to like relax and like getting conversations with me, because like I'm just a really like comforting kind of person that like you can just come to me and talk to me about anything. And people even that are really shy, they start to open up a little bit when they talk to me, and I like that. So I think these interviews are really amazing, and I want to keep doing them. So if anyone at all, I don't care how big or small you are, anyone at all, if you guys want to jump in and become my next interviewee, I'm more than welcome to have you on. Like just DM me, just retweet me. I want to interview every single VTuber out there. That's my goal.
Everyone.
Yep, that's my goal. Every single VTuber. That's my goal. I want to interview every single VTuber, no matter how big or small. I want to interview all of them.
Yeah, do it.
Dude, I wonder what the statistics in that. Like, if I spend 2 hours on every single VTuber that's like active, how many hours would that be?
Many hours.
Well,
probably more than a lifetime, to be honest.
Well, you know, I'll just talk to, like, for all the VTubers, like, I somehow get a little bit of that power whenever I do these interview shows, so I can do like stuff. Maybe I get a little bit of extra energy and like life force from them.
Oh yeah. Wait, is that what's happening here? Are you stealing my life force?
Uh. So, just letting you guys know, this is the best time to get into the VTuber community, right? Right, yeah, exactly. No, I'm joking. But, so, now that we're at the end of the interview, this is the time you guys all been waiting for, and that is, it's your turn. Chat, it is your turn. You can ask our amazing guest here any question you want. No matter what the question is, he will have to answer it. This is your time, guys. You know, like those questions could be as crazy as what kind of sauce does he like on his pasta? That's like the worst you can get, right? That's the worst.
Right?
Guessing? Yeah, exactly.
I'm
So, so what burning questions do you have for Spooky here? What questions do you have? And by the way, if you guys can't come up with the questions, don't worry. I actually, ideal date with Barry. Ooh, what's the ideal date?
Okay. So my ideal date with Barry would be
I love that
probably like holy smokes, that's a
Holy-
big old raid.
What the? Hello, thank you. Wow, this is the best timing for that. Oh my god,
Yeah.
I've never had that many people in chat before. Hello.
Holy smokes.
Hello,
Welcome everyone.
Hi. Oh my god, now I'm being shy.
No, quick, do your spiel. Do your spiel. Go, go, go.
I don't have a spiel.
Oh
You
no,
have a
make
spiel.
one up. Make one up.
Hi, I'm Tricko. I do VTuber interviews. Each and every week I interview a new VTuber. If you happen to be a VTuber, follow and check out some of my comments and stuff like that, and I will interview you. I will interview any VTuber, big or small. Just DM me and I'll definitely do that. And now, your turn. You need to do that. And I'm posting your Twitter.
You making me do my spiel?
Yeah, well, this is about you. This is your
really
interview.
don't
So
Welcome, Raiders! My name is Spooky. I am a ghoul VTuber, motion designer, and graphic designer, musician. I have music on Spotify, Apple Music. I make a lot of free motion graphic VTubing assets like stinger transitions and stuff. It's on my Coffee page. A lot of it's free. Most of it's free, actually. And all my music is DMCA free, too. So if you'd like some good background music for your streams, search Spvwvky on any large streaming platform, and you'll find me. I'm on Napster, Apple Music, Deezer, SoundCloud, Spotify, a bunch of them.
go
Yeah.
for it. No, that's actually really good. Like, definitely check out his content. He's a really, really good content creator. I think everyone should know him in the VTuber community. But yeah, thank you for the raid. Oh my god, this is the largest raid I've ever gotten ever. So thank you so much. This is actually really great. Yeah, world record. Well, at least for me. Check out his content, 100%. If you want to check out my content, I'm Tricko or TrickcoG, which sounds like a gangster name if I think about it on Twitter. If you guys want to follow me, I pretty much just post random stuff, but I usually am a variety streamer. Play a lot of Genshin lately, just because of the events and stuff like that. But more importantly, I think the only reason why you guys are definitely checking out a lot of this content is because I interview VTubers. So if you guys want to check out new VTubers, I do one once a week. This week, I'm actually doing two VTuber interviews. Did you know that? I'm doing two.
Ooh.
Yep.
Ooh.
In the middle of the week, I'm going to be interviewing a Icy Fox VTuber. Which is gonna be really
Oh,
It's gonna be really
fun.
But yeah, if you guys want to get on that, watch, follow if you like to. If not, then I would definitely recommend at least reaching out to either yourself or a fellow VTuber, because I want to interview you. I want to interview all of you guys. So if you guys want to come on my show, more than welcome to.
let me
Favorite spooky food.
finish my ideal date with Barry. I forgot.
Yes.
Mochi asked that. So my ideal date with my wife Barry will probably be to like a nice like K barbecue place, to be honest, because we've been like planning on doing that for a while and we haven't yet. And I don't know, that's gonna be our next date, and we've been planning it for a while. So I'm gonna also call it my ideal date because I'm
I think that'd
excited.
be really good. I like that. So cute. So cute. Also, there was a favorite condiment, and why is it mustard?
Because mustard's delicious, and
Mustard's
ketchup's not good. I don't like ketchup. I
I'm
okay.
more-
I I like ketchup if you put salt and pepper in it, but like if it's just plain, I feel like it's too sweet. I don't know, man. I ain't about it.
I'm more of a ranch person, personally.
Yeah.
And then favorite spooky movie.
Favorite spooky movie? Oh, geez. Do I even have one?
How to act around new people.
Hey, you don't like scary things for being a ghosty goo.
I know, right? Imagine. I actually don't know if I do have a favorite spooky movie because I don't really watch scary movies at all. Yeah. Despite being a ghoul named Spooky, I'm not into spooky things.
No, I agree. It's okay. Nothing wrong with that. We'll get any other questions. How was stream? Stream was great. Yeah, how was the stream, Neo? What'd you guys play? I forgot to mention that. Sorry, I'm so distracted by our spooky friend here. Yeah, hello. How was your stream? Was it good? What'd you guys play? That's the main thing. Dark Souls in hell, oh my god, fun. Jeez. Like I actually did a Sekiro stream not that long ago, and I had a lot of fun. But I feel like Dark Souls is a whole can of worms to play on stream. You should play that.
That'd be wild.
No ranch. Why no ranch? I'm thinking he just doesn't like the white stuff. I don't know why. That's weird. Which well, take care of yourself. I'm glad I did. Dark Souls is really good though. I did a Demon Souls. Oh my god, that game is difficult. So difficult. Now, you guys might never eat real food. I will say that you might notice that there's a new thing on screen. It's a wheel. It's a question wheel. So for those who actually do not have questions for our spooky person, for a little bit we'll be spinning the wheel and he'll have to answer the question. Now if he can't answer that question, or if he already answered that question when we get another person, then I have to do it. So like the odd and the other stuff, I will have to say it. But first, it'll be spooky. And we have 3 spins. So we're going to have to do this 3 times. Are you ready for the spins, Spooky?
Yeah, let's do it.
For the first spin, you get them, Shadow. You go get them, Shadow. Who could beat Superman?
Who could beat Superman?
Yeah, who can beat Superman? Bunch of out of future, answer this question really quick.
I don't know. Maybe you think Thanos could just snap?
Thanos could, especially with his
Bye-bye.
glove. I can see
Yeah,
that.
right.
Kryptonite.
Done. Bye-bye.
Yeah,
See you later.
Oh, he could at least like summon Kryptonite in his hand and be like, here, just toss it to him. Fuki has a question for you.
Well, will you branch out in the future like other types of commissions you want to do for people? So I do plan on eventually opening like overlay and alert commissions and stuff like that at some point. But background music is actually something that I have taken the personal decision to never take commissions for, because I feel that music is more of a passion to me, and I think if I turned it into doing it for other people and being unable to release it as a free song and spending all the time and work on it, I think that would ultimately make me unhappy. And so that's why I've taken that stance on that. But instead, all of my music is going to remain DMCA free, like as long as I'm releasing it. And so, if you ever want to use it on your streams or YouTube videos, go for it.
I like the overlay part because, like I said, you make amazing work. So I would love to actually maybe talk with you about some overlays. Like I talked to you about how I want like a custom overlay, or at least like a starting screen and ending screen of my setup, but the pixelated style. So maybe that'll be in the future.
Yeah.
So next question. Nice, very nice.
Very nice.
That is Superman. I guess I have to answer this question. It should be random, but sometimes I get repeats and I think it's dumb. I don't know how to fix that part. But I think Vegeta can beat Superman.
Oh yeah?
I think Vegeta can beat him. Because like Goku, they did a death battle between Goku and Superman, which I think is stupid. This is the way it worked out. But they made it pretty much say that the reason why Goku lost is because he was stupid and he was too good. He was too good to face off against Superman. So that's why Superman won. Well, Vegeta is, I feel he's a lot more smarter than Goku, and he doesn't mind like shoving kryptonite down his throat.
Oh my god.
Like that's Vegeta. So like I feel like Vegeta would totally be able to kick Superman's butt like crazy.
He's got the crazies to win.
Dude, yeah, he does. Okay, one more. We got one more redeem for our spin the wheel. Ada, hey! Guess what you do again?
Oh, I get to do it again?
Well, yeah. Well, because remember, if you have to answer it first, then I have to do it. So if it doesn't Ada, then I have to do it. Hopefully, hopefully you only get this once. So guys, turn up your volumes, guys. You want to hear the sweet, soothing voice of the ghouls, Adas.
I'm not good at it, so take it for what it is.
Yeah, wait, hold on. I need to mute the music. Mute the music. Okay.
Ada.
That's a good one. That gave me chills. Ooh.
Oh.
Oh snap! Oh snap! Cool. All right, I like it. All right, we got another redeem, guys. If you guys want to, it's only 100 to redeem. If you guys want to spin the reel, you're more than happy to. And also, guys, ask some questions. Ask some questions. If you guys want some questions for the spooky, we have a lot of people in chat, so I want to see some awesome questions. We will train you in the ways of the Ada. Ooh, yeah, I'm pretty sure you get some VTubers to help you with the Ada. It's just the start. Yeah. It's literally just the start. New music drop when? Are you gonna drop some music soon?
Probably closer to the end of the month or next month. I'm gonna be working through a lot of commissions or motion graphic commissions. So, I mean, for me, I make music whenever I'm feeling it, right? And it's sometimes it's few and far between. But I very much make music based off of my emotions and how I'm feeling. And I feel like that's how I make good music. Because if I try to force a song and I try to force making something, it's just not gonna happen.
No, you can't rush perfection. Come on.
True.
And then I think you already answered this one, but what's your favorite condiment?
It's mustard. You were right when you said it the first time. I wasn't memeing.
I know, right? I was saying it was mustard. It was actually legit mustard. Again, ranch person myself. Okay. Spin. Good. Good. I love that, Tanuki. Wait, really? Okay, let's do another one. Man, I try to make these random, but it's, I guess, too random. Oh, what's this question?
Question is dragon?
Dragon these nuts.
Oh my god.
Oh.
Got him.
Oh. Oh. Oh.
Oh, buddy.
Oh.
He's leaving.
I had to.
Buddy, that's okay.
Oh yeah, there's actually a VTuber prom, right? Like, yeah, can you explain that for me? Because I keep on seeing it in the Twitter hole that I'm in right now. That a lot of people is taking people to Twitter prom. I'm guessing you're taking Barry, right?
So I've seen a lot about that too, and I will be honest, it is beyond me because I don't know anything about it either. I was like, what is this? And I think it's a cute idea. I'm not sure if it's something I'm necessarily like participate in. But if I were to, absolutely, it would be Barry, of course.
You uncultured peasant mustard is based. Oh, Sam's based. It's
VR chat.
It's a VR chat event. Oh well, I definitely want to be able to get in on that.
Wait,
not saying that I was going to go.
I can load my model.
Wait, what?
Because I have a 3D model, I can load into VR chat.
Yeah, there we go.
Do you have
VR? Do you have VR? Do you have to have VR to do
it? So you don't need VR to play VR chat, but I do have 2 VR headsets. So.
There you go. Hey, that's perfect. Does Barry have a 3D?
She does not. She has a 2D model, but she wants a 3D model.
Guys, get on that. We need to see them dancing with each other. Come on. It'd be perfect. They actually in the same room. Do it. It's a Twitter thing. Yeah. Well, that'd be cool. Go for it. Go for the prom thing. Hopefully, one day I'll get asked out on the VTuber prom. It would be awkward, but we can collide the anime and the world together. I wonder what baby will look like. A baby will look weird, right? Like half 3D, half 2D.
Yeah.
Weird. Anyway, any other questions do you guys have? Again, you ask any questions you want, and also, you can also hit, if you don't have a question, then use 100 of the channel points, and you'll be able to spin the wheel. And then maybe I'll just randomly, if we come across like if we run out of questions on the wheel, I'll just ask some random questions like, what's your favorite hair dye if you had to color your hair? Something like that.
Red.
Blue for me. Red would look cool on you. You should pull off a blue. I mean red. Sorry. Do a red.
Oh, for my model, if I did a model, I don't know. I would probably do a blue or a purple to match.
Cool.
But IRL red.
When you are asked another VTuber out, and have official art together for Valentine's, if I remember. Oh, well then I can't do that. So then you do it. Have art commission for you and Barry.
Yeah, that would be cute.
Favorite nails tip shape. That's a thing. Nail tip.
Favorite nail tip shape? I guess the pointy ones because they look scary.
That would be scary. I see you like the scary parts of nails. Oh, I see. Would you learning 3D now? Do it. Would you ever smash Dark Master Musin?
I don't know if I would fight him in Smash. He's probably better than me.
He's really good.
Yeah, I'm not good at Smash. As far as the hardest video game boss that I've ever faced, you know what? Honestly, I think I would have to say, so I can't remember the boss specifically, but it was when I used to raid in a game called Skyforge like years ago. It's like it's an MMO, but like their like dungeon raids or whatever were actually incredibly hard and like pretty big brain. And like I think one time we spent like 8 hours over across like 300 something runs trying to clear one. It was ridiculous.
I like it. Oh, that is really crazy. I feel like Sekiro had some really tough bosses that I actually beat.
Oh yeah. Those are hard games.
Definitely. All right, we got a spin. So let's do the spin. Spin. What will be the poison this today? And that is favorite Pokemon.
My favorite Pokemon.
Oh wait, there's another question.
You know, probably, funnily enough, probably Gengar.
You know, Gengar's my favorite too. Oh, Gengar.
Oh, funny.
Gengar. That's awesome.
Perfect.
We have long comment.
Oh, the other one. What's the most frustrating thing I've ever had to deal with in a video game?
Microtransactions. Paywalls.
Paywalls, yeah. If I had to be, what one game?
Oh, we have Barry.
Oh, sorry, she was giving me a tip.
Barry, come on, Mike. Barry, come on, Mike.
On, Mike. Say hello.
Hi, hello.
Hi, Barry. It's nice to hear you. How you doing?
So, the most frustrating thing I ever had to deal with in a video game was the final boss of Horizon Zero Dawn, because I went into it with no ammo at all, and I didn't know I didn't know that the boss fight was coming, and the way that I had played through is I kind of scammed myself in that I wasn't able to fix my problem unless I went back like 3 hours or 2 hours or something, right? And so I spent like 4 hours or something trying to kill this stupid boss with no ammo, and it took forever. And there was one point where I was just like, I just want to cry and quit, but I want to beat the game and I want to see the end of the story. I finally beat it. It was a nightmare and I hated it.
Oh, but was the ending worth it?
It was, because it hinted to a possible second game, I believe.
Well, there is a new game coming out next month.
Oh, dang, that's short.
Yeah, next month. Yeah, pretty sure.
I really like the story in that game. That was really good.
Sure. Cool. We got another spin. What is the next spin? And it is unknown talent. Do you have a talent that no one knows you have? Pretty sure Barry knows a lot about your talents.
Hey, Barry, do I have a talent that no one knows about? Oh, yeah, she shook her head yes, real quick.
Oh.
Oh!
Is this stream gonna turn lewd or say so?
No,
Let's find
no,
out. Let's find out.
It's not. It's kind of gross more than anything.
Well, let's hear it. Let's hear it.
But she's not wrong though, because she calls it a talent. I don't call it a talent. But like, I can just like throw up on command, like just whenever I want to. And it comes in use when I feel sick or if I'm hungover or something like that. She is very jealous because she tells me that if someone ever comes up to her and like says some weird shit, she would just throw up on them or like on the floor to like make them go away. And I'm like, you're crazy.
Are you
You're
like
crazy.
be an exorcist kind of thing? Like, hey, Barry, I some cheesy joke, and you go, blah, like, get away from me, blah. Oh my god, like a fountain, like it's like a fountain.
That's so funny.
That is so crazy. That's
I
so
know,
crazy.
and
That's
it's
an
not
interesting
something I really
weapon, though.
think about, right? But
That's
like,
an interesting weapon.
I asked her, she shook her head instantly because to her it's a superpower. She's like, yeah.
Hey, that's an interesting superpower. I'm pretty sure that is a thing in My Hero, so I'm pretty sure that works out perfectly. Just if someone comes up to you, "Bruh, get away from me."
Yeah, get away.
Is it like a fountain? It's like a fountain.
Yeah.
Can you aim it?
Advice for newlyweds because you're married for 10 years.
Yeah, Cookie got married. She got she didn't get. I don't think she got married. She got proposed, so they're engaged.
Congratulations!
So congratulations, yes.
The biggest thing is communication and like don't assume that the other person can read your mind because they can't, even if you've been together for 10 years. And you know, if you have a problem, like talk it out, and if you get into an argument, stay. Like, don't walk away from it. Don't leave, because that's just gonna make it worse and it's gonna build resentment. And instead, you know, hang in there and just talk through it. And it's gonna suck. It's not gonna be a fun experience, but like at the end of it, you're gonna have a lot more understanding of each other in the current situation, and you'll be a lot better off, you know.
I agree, 100%.
Yeah.
Communication is very important, especially for Cookie and her significant other, because they live on other sides of the world.
Oh yeah,
Communication
definitely.
is really important.
Very important.
Take care of Cookie. He's a stinky boy. Apparently he's stinky also. I didn't know this. New knowledge for me. Alright, we have more than ever in chat. There gotta be some more questions out there. I know there's more questions. Again, if you guys don't want to ask a question, you're more than welcome to spin the wheel.
Spin the wheel.
Roll. Of course.
Of course.
Yes, we
You are
got a
very
wheel
welcome.
spin. So let's spin the wheels. Oh, we got another one too. Oh snap, we got two. Why can't you play basketball with pigs?
Because
Isn't that what football is?
they don't have arms.
True. Very true. But I feel like isn't that what football is? Because it's pig skins, you know?
They always hog the ball. It's pretty funny.
The hog ball. Alright, so favorite anime.
Hold on. I actually need to Google this. I need to find the name of it.
It sounds like he's cheating. Cheating.
No. I just can't remember it. It's called Nanbaka. I'd probably say Nanbaka because Nanbaka is hilarious, and it's just none of it makes any sense. It's a bunch of people trying to just break out of prison the whole time, and it's so funny.
Okay, I do know that one. You know what? I do know that one. I love the chemistry between the bald jailer and the main girl. I've seen memes of those two. They're so freaking adorable. I love those two. I'm a hopeless romantic, so whenever I see romance in anime, I'm like, yes, please. I love it. What kind of mushroom would you be and why?
Ooh, I like this question.
Wait,
If
really?
I was a mushroom, yeah. Because I actually, fun fact, I grow mushrooms. But
There's
my
so much about you. Oh my god.
yeah, I'd say if I could be a mushroom, I would probably be like a blue meanie or a golden teacher or something that has psilocybin in it, because it is an excellent breakthrough therapy for depression, and I think that's amazing.
Huh. What would I be if I could be a mushroom? Because I have no idea. Like, I didn't even know those were names of mushrooms. I just thought they were all mushrooms.
Well,
Good mushrooms
so, yeah,
to eat and bad mushrooms.
If I could travel right now, where would I like to travel to? Right now? I don't know. I'd probably hop on a plane with my wife and go to either Japan or Korea, one of the
Japan,
two.
let's go. I want to go to Japan. Me too. Mushroom game, rise up. Mushroom game.
Mm.
Like, I feel like mushroom and rise up should not be put in the same sentence. Just saying.
Oh my god.
There we go. I have to throw that in every now and then. I gotta throw it in.
That's so funny.
But we have another spin, so let's do another spin. Group kinda setting. A group kinda setting. Unknown talent. So I don't know if this is a talent. But I can do a little bit of magic tricks. I can do like sleight of hand thing.
Yeah, that's I'd call that a talent.
Cool. Like, so like what I usually do is that like I can like do the whole like hand like trip kind of thing.
Oh wow. Yeah, that was good.
Kind of stuff. It's not that crazy. But the other one is that I used to be a pro wrestler.
Huh, really? That's super interesting.
I was legit and even paid for being a pro wrestler.
That's really cool.
Yeah, I did a backflip off the top rope.
Oh my
greatest
God.
achievement. It was great.
Crazy.
Yeah, no, it was awesome. I loved it.
That's awesome.
That's what I would say is my talent right there.
That's cool.
Japan, dope. Yes, I agree. Come.
I
know
agree,
what I said.
Cookie.
I know what I said.
I
Of course you did.
grow them. I like them. They're
You
fun.
got double joints? Do you have double joints?
No, I do not.
I don't either. Quick question. There you go. Magic mushrooms are dope. They're very dope. I've never had one, but I'm guessing you do. You probably have all the mushrooms.
I do grow them, but just for I actually microdose for depression and anxiety and stuff. So it's no dose that's large enough to ever make me trip in any sense. Like it's all subconscious, and yeah, it has helped tremendously. So I have like I guess I would consider like treatment resistant depression a little bit, and I've tried like a few antidepressants and they like kind of helped, but really they just more than anything numbed me, right? And made it a little hard to feel everything, not just sadness, right? And so I didn't like that, and I did a lot of research on my own and stuff. And yeah, like psilocybin shrooms are being researched medically in the US and stuff right now as a breakthrough therapy, and they have a lot of promising effects for depression and anxiety and stuff. And there's actually, you can go to psychologists and get breakthrough mushroom therapy in their offices, and what they'll do is they'll give you enough of the dose to actually make you trip, but they'll guide you through it, and they'll speak to you as you're doing it, and they'll help you fight your traumas and get past like whatever is really like whatever's your mental block is. And that's the best part about it, is that it's great for breaking down mental walls and like breaking down the ego and really recognizing like
Ooh,
being more aware of the world around you, really.
you said a psychological term. Oh, snap. So I graduated with a psychology degree, so I'm like, oh, snap.
Oh, that's interesting.
Yeah, another talent, man. I'm giving away my answers too much.
You're just giving it all away.
Just giving it all away. I already gave out 3. But yeah, I will wrestle you, Cookie. Let's go. Come here, bro. Come. Cool. Hey, any question? Wind emote leaf. Yes, get the leaves. Get the leaves. Got that leaf to cure me. Yes, do it. Do it. You didn't know I was a wrestler. Yes, that is the thing I am. I used to be. Well, I used to be.
It's
I got
okay.
older, and now my back hurts just getting out of bed, so I kind of don't want to be a wrestler anymore.
Oh yeah. See, I have chronic back pain too, and that's why I also grow what Alex is speaking of. But we're not gonna say those words here.
I'm still tripping on that fact that I'm a pro wrestler. Same. I know. Right?
Take that for what you will.
No, I was a professional wrestling at something. So it's definitely a real leaf, not something else. Totally, not a magical leaf. It's the one from Legend of Zelda, obviously. What is one thing in the fanny pack you need? Yes, what is one?
Chapstick.
Chapstick. Wow. Okay, well,
That was
that's
so
quick.
quick.
Go for it. Got
It's
that
true.
wave link. Wave.
Chapstick, y'all. You don't want chapped lips. Chapped lips aren't cute, and they're not fun either because they hurt, especially when they crack. Oh man.
You know
Oof.
what's been really interesting lately? So I work at a store where I interact with customers a lot. So I'm forced to wear the mask, which I'm not really forced. I actually really enjoy wearing a mask personally. I know, hot take and all, but I actually wear a mask all the time. I haven't, since the pandemic started, hadn't had chapped lips at all, like ever. And I think it's because like with the mask, it gets the moisture.
Yeah, it's probably high humidity. That would make sense. And sure
Spooky.
thing, these nuts, Dark. I know what you're doing.
Oh, these nuts. These nuts. Oh snap! Stay human. Wink, wink. Ooh. Oh snap! What did I miss? Wink, wink. Wink, wink. Apparently. Wink, wink. Nudge, nudge. Hey,
Wink, wink,
any more?
nudge.
If we have no more, then we will end very soon. While people think of last questions and spins, I want to give out another thank you very much for joining on my stream. I do appreciate it immensely. I much appreciate you giving your time to come on board, and I will definitely take you up on that offer of next year. After a whole year, we'll do another interview, and we'll see how both of us has come.
Yeah, we'll revisit. It'll be a fun time.
Definitely a lot of fun time. I think Trick's lips are moist because we keep him well hydrated. You guys like to hydrate me like crazy. I'm going to die from water one day. Let's do one more spin. One more spin. It's been fun. It's definitely been fun. We'll do one more spin and then we'll end.
The final spin.
And that
Land
is.
New.
I guess I have to do it. Don't I?
Let's just keep spinning it till it lands on something new.
Yeah. Let's do that. Yeah. Let's just do something new. Yeah. I like that one. Nope.
Alex, I like streaming more as an individual. But that's mostly just because I think that has to do a little bit with like my ADHD, and I'm just kind of a little bit all over the place. But I'm definitely like open to collabs with people and stuff like that. But I've always been someone that like, I feel like I'm more in my element when I'm kind of like in my own space doing my own thing.
I'll do a collab with you on Valorant. I haven't played it in forever, but I'll do that.
Oh yeah, you could add me. We'll play definitely.
Let's go.
Yeah. And my favorite holiday, Cookie, of course, it's Halloween. Hello.
Halloween, obviously.
Please, Halloween does not end until like the day before Christmas. I don't care what anybody says.
What are you talking about? Yeah, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't know what you're talking about. So new question. For Saitama, do you know who Saitama is?
Saitama, that's One Punch Man, right?
Yes. So who can beat One Punch Man?
Who can beat One Punch Man? I'm gonna phone a friend in here and ask Barry because she's watched One Punch Man. I have not.
Barry.
Nobody.
Oh, snap.
Damn.
Oh snap. Well, okay, so here's my argument, okay? Here's my argument. Okay. Hot take, I know. I think that because each world is different from every other world. I don't want to sound like I'm a huge Dragon Ball Z fan. I am, but I'm not. I don't want to be sounding like this. But I do think like Goku can beat Saitama. But also I think Superman can beat Saitama. The only reason why is because I think the world in One Punch Man is very weak. Because like think about it, Saitama got super crazy strong from doing like what 100 push-ups, 100 sit-ups, 1,000 push-ups, 1,000 sit-ups, and like ran like 18 billion miles a day for 3 years, which is pretty impressive. Don't get me wrong, but I feel like Superman and like Goku do crazier things. Like let's go into One Piece territory. You know, they do stuff like that on a daily basis, like crazier stuff. So I feel like if those characters go into Saitama's world, they would be way too overpowered. But if Saitama goes into their world, they would be underpowered. He would be underpowered. Does that make sense?
But all he needs is one punch.
Yeah, but if he goes into like Dragon Ball Z world and does the one punch, I'm pretty sure Goku can handle it. I know.
Maybe,
I'm not trying to be a Goku, a Dragon Ball Z shrimp. But that's just my idea. I was just saying. I could be definitely wrong, and I probably am wrong. But I just thought that was my answer to that.
I think it's still a good one.
Yeah, I think it's a really good one. Sailor Moon could beat Saitama. I can see that. Sailor Moon totally.
Sailor Moon.
Sailor Moon. Who grew up with Sailor Moon? Who grew up with? I did. You get some tips. I need to get some tips from Cookie for being a better artist. I need to get some. He literally accidentally kills people. I know, right? How dare you unfollow? No, don't unfollow Cookie. No, I need you. I need you in my life. No. But you lift up a boulder with an old man sitting on it. So I know, like that's just my argument. Is that, like if he got strong from those basic things to work on, I feel like the people in other animes that do even crazier things should be a lot stronger. But I think, didn't they announce that like Saitama, like even though he did basic stuff like that, he does have some kind of superpower or something like that? That's why he's as strong as he is. But I can't.
I mean, I would imagine, you know.
I think so. Like it sounds such a basic form of training. Like, don't get me wrong, I would never be able to do that, like, at all. Like, oh my god. But like, I just feel like compared to other anime characters, that training arc seems really tame.
Yeah.
Cancel Tricko. No! Don't cancel me. Promise, don't cancel me. No, I'm sorry. Alright, well, I think that's going to wrap it up for us today. Thank you guys all for definitely jumping in and saying hi and voicing your questions. Thank you very much, Spooky, for jumping on my show. Much appreciated. I much appreciate it immensely. Any final words? Any final tips? You want to shout out your socials really quick while we end this?
Yeah, sure. Thank you. You can all follow me on pretty much any platform if you just search Spvwvky. It's pretty. I don't think there's anybody else that uses anything really similar, honestly. So you can't miss me. I'm the ghoul that looks cool. I'm just kidding.
I love that phrase. I love that phrase though.
But thank you so much. I really enjoyed being here, and I really appreciated the invitation.
No, I'm so happy that you finally joined in. It was so great. So great.
Yeah, of course.
I'm gonna have to find that one person. Don't cancel me. No, no cancel. No cancel. No cancel. No cancel. No cancel. No cancel. You guys not allowed to cancel me. Not allowed to cancel. But if you guys ever want to check out any more of my streams where I VTube interview other people, definitely follow if you're interested. If not, I will see you guys next time in my next streams. Spooky, don't leave Discord yet, okay?
Okay.
Cool. Hey, bye-bye, guys. Take care. Bye. No cancel trick. No cancel trick.
Bye, everyone.
Bye. Thank you. Of course. Thank you for helping the community. Bye.
Bye.